Oh, that was kind of a dramatic pause. Hi. You read the stream right, or maybe you didn't. We're gonna play funny haha Overkill dead game today. Let me clear up a little bit of misinformation for people, or maybe not misinformation, but confusion. People always act like this is like, oh, you can't play anymore. You can, whether you have a copy that you got from archive or you got a copy that you own. I got gifted it before I got delisted, so that's how I have it. But it doesn't rely on any,
so obvious.
Nebula related things, as it were. But anyway, hi, me. How you doing? Also, Manny, thanks for the sub. We're gonna play with a little group today. We got Mio. We got one of Mio's colleagues, I think, who worked on this game at some point, and then we got Cresta, who's I don't know. I said I got one friend who is I don't know. They played the fuck out of it, so I was like, all right, you gotta have the token French guy. But I'm gonna give him a call in a minute, then we'll just get started up. Let me see though if I could just get the game on first. That would be a good start. You are the Overkill to Walking Dead gamer. There is a character called Gamer, so.
What's better than this? Guys being dudes.
Time to
Mr.
get
Blue
the power
Pen.
back on Maria, I think.
I'll be walking around with a big stick, poking heads and doing what I do best, which is, clicking. Overkill is no joke. That is actually so true. I think this should show up. Alright, good. Splendid! By the way, it's like one of the greatest fucking menu tracks of all time. And you don't even know. Anyway, let's, I'm gonna get a phone call going here. I don't know why I said phone call, but... okay. Let me just get him on speed dial. Let's go. Alright. Sorry if the audio's gonna be fucked, but... What's up, Doc?
Hello.
Hey. Fucking hell, I thought I'd lost you. You were like, oh, I'm gonna go for a sleep, and I was like, oh shit, I was about to start the stream, but... All good.
No,
All good.
I thought I probably got the time wrong, sorry. But I'm good. I have some reassurance drinks, they should be okay.
That's all
Pillowy
right.
mounds of mashed potatoes.
Making sure everyone's on good volume, and then we'll just, I mean, I've done, like, the main missions, I think. We could probably just get started from... Like, I don't know, you tell me. I don't know what the order of the missions are, but... I think you should just be able to join as normal, though.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, let me join on you. As soon as I find where Steam is hiding the friend list again.
Yeah, mine's hiding too. This is stupid.
Hiding?
When you open the overlay, it like hides the friends list for whatever reason. I don't know.
Well,
Anyway, I'm joining you.
congratulations to the game's back. They got the rights back. No, they did. That's how we got it,
Back from the dead.
It's kind of like annoying how like good this game is in places. I'm like, why? It's kind of like I mean, Krast has fucking smashed it like pretty much everything at this point.
Yeah.
I just like walking around doing shitty Gilbert Gottfried impressions because I don't know, Grant kind of sounds like that to me.
Like I opened this up last month, like try it out, and it was just like, man, we really came together in that like year and a half to do some of this stuff. Like some of the menu stuff looks much better, and some of the animations look much better than I remember them looking.
Well, thankfully it's been archived so people can enjoy it at their own time without I don't know, I saw some guy be like, oh, the keys are so expensive, and I'm like, yeah, because, don't fucking, why would you do that? Actually, this shit is, it's the game that exists, but also doesn't exist.
Oh, you want to do that? Okay.
Well, I'm trying to figure out. We can actually just play whoever. My talent is only like level 3. So
I'm just
gonna play.
grandmaxing. I'm like, it's all about Grant. He's the funniest guy of all time. I'm just kind of surprised that like the flow of the gameplay is kind of, I don't know, it's kind of refreshing. Just slowly walking around and it's not a good pitch, is it? Like, oh, you just walk around and poke people in the head with a stick, but it kind of works. Like, I have skipped every single cutscene though, and also I fucking can't stand Anderson personally, but I'm like, tag a bloke that does fuck all. Isn't he supposed to be like he's like the camp leader? He does like nothing at all. Like,
by strict military
He was the
order,
first
so
camp
that he
leader.
can be the one
Oh.
calling the shots.
So who's
Yeah.
who's the one now? Like,
As a show of strength, he's turned cap.
I think no, I think he's like still the camp leader. He's like the wise old man helper, but like we're in Bridger's camp later in the story, but he's kind of still de facto the leader of the group. I don't know. It's been a while since I've
there's
opened the
something
story.
about him just makes me
But
laugh.
take a look at what
It's like
happened.
wearing his like shitty little
Seriously.
breeches and everything, you know? Like he just
Wrong
looks
goes-
like he just never showers or anything. I don't know how else to explain it, you know?
If like spoilers, I'm guessing are.
Also, thanks Captain Scrapples with the 26 months. Yay!
Yeah, he's like the leader of the first camp, and then the first camp gets destroyed, and then you move to the next camp, and then that belongs to somebody else. But then I guess he's still the leader, so maybe he's just an asshole and just took over the second camp.
My favorite line is where he goes like, "Now come and pick up
To be
me,"
fair,
or
the
some
narrative
shit.
team was scrambling as much as we were for a lot of things,
Yeah.
so who knows. I remember there was one point, like very early on when I joined, one of the mission pitches was that you're in a hospital, and they were like, well, what are you doing in a hospital? Oh, well, you have to like operate on somebody to save them. Okay, who are you operating on? Like, Anderson. So there was this
Oh,
like
no.
pitch for like a month or two where you're trying to like perform surgery on him, and there was like, okay, well, who's coordinating? Well, Maya's coordinating. Well, what if Maya's not in the group? Oh, well, then Maya's in the comms. It was just like
That sounds
a real big
ridiculous.
mess.
Like,
Yeah,
the way you could
it was like
narrow
a
that down. Like,
it was like a really big mess. But
you
it
just have
got,
4
like,
grand. They're like,
quickly.
we gotta save Anderson somehow. I fucking love Grant though. He is like, just put this guy in like every game. Oh shit.
we were told that Grant was the meta months later because of his like
Stick.
passive ability.
Yeah.
Not his
it's
stick. He
The
has
stick,
like
the stick
smart-
is good. Don't get me wrong. Like,
It is. You can thank Leo for that.
I remember asking for that. I was just like, okay, all these other weapons, like they're neat and all, but like we need something that has multi-hit. And I just sent like a bunch of benchmarks. I was like, just give me a stick that hits more than once.
we need a stick.
We need
Oh.
a stick.
it just hits different. Man. Well, GTFO brain as well. We just crouch around and hit people in the head with a stick. Like,
He's coming.
Anyone got a power kit?
he's gonna. He's just shouting
He's
about a
fucking
fucking power jack. Like, oh, is someone hear something?
That's a
Who's
power
got a
kit.
power kit? Hey,
It's been a
But yeah,
fucking.
for the fact-
go on, yeah.
For the fact that we had this in
We
a
could use a
year,
power
like
kit
from
here.
not quite scratch, is
enemy,
admirable,
watch out.
I
honestly.
mean, I think
Also-
this is
Enemy
definitely
spotted.
better than a lot of people might think it would be. To be honest, I mean, these days you don't get people who even get a chance to play it. So
Hey,
I mean, the big problem with this one was that it was charged like $60, €60 on launch, which shocked even us when we were working on it. We were like, this is not a $60 game, this is like a $40 game. And they're like, no, it's
Yeah.
gonna be fine. And then it wasn't.
listen.
And we just shrug and go, okay, and we gave you our 2 cents. If you don't want to listen, that's on you.
who was even in charge at that point? Was this before like Bo got like?
No, that was during Bo. That was definitely Bo.
Okay.
So this released, and then it did not well, and then the board was like, Bo, you're out of here.
Out am I? And then he proceeded to bow all over the place. Then,
I'm sadly like I'm not sorry, but I would have choice words with Bo if we weren't being professional here.
Engaging hostiles!
Oh.
I'm very surprised to see an AK-5 though. That's like, put an AK-5 in any game and I'll be like, all right, it's peak. I really enjoyed that mission. What was it, Lake Memorial? Oh, that was, we were playing it. We were just kind of like, Jesus, like that's actually
Yeah, this
like
is
pretty cool to be honest. Like it's kind of I still don't know how this got made in the situation that it did. Good old Valhalla or whatever the fuck it was called.
I mean, Valhalla didn't really have any progress on it. Like, I think when people say like this was on the Valhalla engine initially, I cannot stress how much of a nothing burger Valhalla was. It was just us making assets and like trying to get basic stuff in. Like, it wasn't even playable. And then when it reached like breaking point, we were finally allowed to switch to Unreal. And then it's like, okay, well, you have Unreal. Here's like, let's in a year and a half to do everything.
Yeah, I remember that meeting. I was not feeling good, and then our other coworkers like, "Oh, it's really cool," and he's super excited, and it was. I mean, it was great to see somebody excited.
It's the code
But
thing,
most
like,
of
it
us
just
were like,
happened to everyone. Like,
most of us
something
were
in those
just
offices.
like, okay, now we can actually kind of make some progress here, and we were happy. But at the same time, it's like, you know, it's like you just got Everest put in front of you and said, okay, climb Everest in a quarter of the time.
Onto
Well,
Valhalla.
the difference was, like, it was like, oh, climb this like regular mountain with no climbing gear or resources. It's like, oh, that's impossible. Okay, here's climbing gear, but you're climbing like this mountain that's 3 times bigger and more dangerous. Like, oh, okay, well, I guess now at least we have a chance.
Try using those jumper cables to open the other stores. It might work.
So what like stuff did you actually work on, like both of you? Like just general stuff or specific stuff?
So I was system designer in this, and so was Bio. I got lumped with the AI, and I did a lot of the camp and meta progression stuff.
We can use this to get over the wall.
Bio also helped with camp and looting and progression stuff, and then the melee and character abilities, and then another designer did the weapons. And then I also did after launch. So Bio did all the abilities for all the characters except Tanner, which is the one that wasn't released, and then I did Tanner because I was like, okay, I'm tired of AI stuff. Give me a character.
Also, it's just good logic to have a different person take over systems, so you get kind of like a fresh perspective, you know. It just makes sense.
I do love the. I can share this conversation because that was funny. How we ended up being assigned different things because it was 3 of us, and we were saying with our lead. And he's like, okay, points at one person. You really like weapons, so you're gonna be working on weapons. He's like, fuck yeah, and then turn to Vio, like, you're really good with numbers. You're gonna be doing the economy and looting. And he was like, okay, cool. And then he turned to me and it's like, we need somebody to do AI, and you're the only person left. Oh,
I remember
okay.
this. And it's just like this blank stare, like, okay.
Alright, Grancy. Every time I throw a Molotov, someone just walked in front of it, so I'm kind of scared of doing that. Like,
there's no friendly fire. You can throw Molotovs.
Okay.
Yeah,
You're fine.
However,
I got shot.
I know it's fucking up.
if you set fire to a zombie, don't get grabbed because they do extra damage.
Oh. Good to know.
This has probably been asked before, but what was Dallas meant to be in this game? That's the only fucking thing I want to know. Like, I swear to God, like, because they did that implication, didn't they? They were like, oh, see what happens to Dallas when Washington falls.
To my knowledge, Dallas was never something we were told we needed to do, and considering how many things we were told we needed to do, like, I don't think it was actually planned. I think that was more like a hypothetical promo. The character that was meant to be after Tanner was a firefighter whose special gimmick was that he had a shield, and the idea was that his ability was to taunt enemies. So we had this idea of the more you upgrade his taunt, the more he like talks shit about the people taunting or the zombies he's taunting. So like he like cusses more, and then he just kind of like kites everybody and drives away aggro from other people.
So he's like Ron Perlman.
He's Ron Perlman, but like classic tank mechanically. By the way, this area that Mio and I are standing in right now, we fought so hard because we were like, yo, there's a slide. We need to be able to go down the slide.
Yeah, but they said no because it was silly.
They kept saying no. Then we tried to like convince other people, like, come on, man, just put it in.
If you did that, you would have ended up like some million-view video of like top 10 details of video games, and then people would be like, whoa, this is it. Like,
who's got a wire cutter?
For not loud.
It is just like a low prio kind of a thing. It's like, well, we don't have time for that. So then you go to resort to like, I wonder if I can just convince people to sneak this in.
I mean, we did get some silly things, and the entire grocery store map is pretty silly. And then being able to shove humans into the meat grinder and the meat factory and get guts for the gut bucket was also pretty funny.
That just made mechanical sense. You know, it's like, oh, I don't have the character. That's fine. Here, you can play with the mechanic anyway.
Hang on.
I cannot shoot him.
I am so bad at this. There we go.
Eventually.
Eventually.
Pretty Rick Grimes.
All right. Should I just be dumb? I'm just gonna run in there with my bat.
Enemy over there.
I mean, this is on hard difficulty, so it's not like the end of the world.
Yes, it is. I know one bit of, or one detail that Liz told me about, which is like really kind of funny, is during like all of like the previews and QA and shit, nobody mentioned a crosshair, and then when the game came out, everybody was like, "Where's the fucking crosshair?" Like, gotta be.
So the reason there was no crosshair was because Payday 2 didn't have it, so it was just like, oh, we don't need a crosshair because Payday 2 doesn't have a crosshair.
It was a common complaint, and I'm like, I mean, I wouldn't mind it, but I don't really think I'd fucking crash out over it. Like, bro, just aim down sight. I don't know what else to say. Like,
I know there was a couple people who noticed it, like especially on weapon side, because you know, obviously we have red dots and stuff. So people who were like, I wish there was the crosshair, we're like, well, we have red dot gadgets then for you. Then if they still complained, it's kind of more like, well, it's kind of an immersion thing.
Well, to me, the argument that won was people telling me, hey, I'm sick without a crosshair because crosshair helps you kind of like focus and you don't get motion sickness, and that tipped it over to me for like, okay, well, we should have it if people are actually getting physically ill.
Yeah.
It'll motion dump.
Just get those monitors that put the crosshair on your screen.
Oh, yeah.
Just get like a bit of duct tape, you know?
Yeah, just write it on the screen or something.
Use a ruler, calculate the center of your screen, and then put a tape on there.
I think one thing people maybe don't actually consider is just the fucking music in this game is actually like incredible. I'm
30
really
Mann
surprised,
Strauss
like,
Lippe. Hello,
Gustavo
streamer.
like did not fuck around on the soundtrack on this.
It's kind of crazy to me that he went from like
appreciate
this to Payday 3 and how like
he's really like
different they
diverse.
are.
Yeah, he can.
Yeah, he is.
Yeah, Gustavo's very, very versatile.
The menu music is like very catchy. I mean, so is Payday 3's, but that's, that kind of became in a bad way because of the circumstances. But good old da-da-da-da.
To be fair, that menu music from Payday 3 was so good that like when we had the Gamescom booth, we were like, well, people are just waiting in silence. We should like have something while they're waiting in the line. And we did the main menu music, and it worked very well. It hyped people up.
Love remix. Krasda like queued up for like 3 hours or something for 99 boxes.
Yeah, like an hour and a half to play 99 boxes.
Strongest soldier.
I actually wasn't there. So like, was it like one line and then you basically got to the front and said, oh, I want to play 99 boxes. Like, can I wait for that?
I think it's just that was the only one they had ready. I think that maybe.
Did that and Norse for the Wicked.
Yeah, it was Norse for the Wicked and boxes. Yeah, we tried to make people play Rest for the Wicked because it was easier. But hey, maybe I actually saw you then because I was at the booth.
Probably. Was it just like they kept pushing 99 boxes because of like Ice Tea or some shit? I can never figure out why that was the one they kept pushing. Like, it's not that interesting. Like,
I don't know. I was not in favor of pushing 99 boxes. I felt we had better maps ready, but they wanted
Golden
99
Shark
boxes.
maybe would have been.
I think it was like because that was for the press as well. Because like in the press area, they were showing off 99 boxes primarily, and I still don't know because like me and a few other people internally were like, like you should probably try out some of the other maps.
99 boxes kind of isn't very forgiving either.
Oh yeah,
If you're,
it's really kind of challenging. I agree.
yeah, the snipers on the top.
yeah.
I can see that really being tough for much more casual audiences.
Have you heard about New Time to Get Time? Because we did, like I was involved in that, and not only did we like spend like literally like 8 hours in a fucking prison cell doing fuck all, but after all of that, we were expected to stealth 99 boxes to play the rest of the game. It was a nightmare. I was like, first of all, we don't know what the fuck we're doing, and stealth mechanic wise, it's a little, again, like you say, unforgiving. Just for a new player. And we all just said to Noli, like, mate, you play this shit at Gamescom, you fucking carry, like. But literally everybody was leaving and shit. Like, the lights were getting turned off, and Liz was just there like, you need to finish this. I was like, can't you just fucking edit it? I mean, for God's sake, like, just say that we beat it so we can play the rest of the game.
No, it has to feel like real jail.
Even though
it's you and the 99 boxes.
It was. I mean, it was clearly cruel and unusual punishment after all
So
that.
the real jail wasn't the environment; it was the level.
Like, there's one clip of like everyone. It's in the trailer. They go like, "Come on, come on, come on," and they used it as like, you know, oh, what a hype moment. It's like, no, we were like this close to fucking it up, and we just wanted to stop playing 99 boxes anymore. It was very strange. Like that. That's why 99 boxes I think is a bit of a meme. And also, just something about it. It's just a fucking warehouse, isn't it? Like, I don't know what else to say. Like,
yeah, like when I did when I would like stream Payday 3 and we would go from like left to right, we would accidentally skip 99 boxes in the art gallery. But yeah, I just hope my fingers slip. Let's go to the next map.
I don't hate Under the Surface as much as some people, but like I like the. I don't know, I just like how it's easy and you get a shitload of money for nothing. But that's kind of. It's so, I don't know, easy to just pull off. Like, you just steal every single fucking thing with no thought. A little bit silly.
Crazy, you have a mechanical kit for the box.
We could use a mechanics kit here.
No, I have Payday 3. If Overkill's the goated dead.
Just what I needed.
Yeah.
Walker there.
It's probably a mod.
You know what's the best thing about not working on this game anymore? Like, if I can call them zombies instead of walkers, because that was like a really big deal. Like, oh, you can't call them zombies; they're walkers.
I don't know, why is that even a thing? Is it just like a running gag?
No,
It's
so
an IP thing.
it's a license holder requirement. So Skybound is like extremely particular. Some of the like restrictions we had, like they weren't like that bad, but some of them were like really annoying. Like the big bloater guy, we wanted to have more zombie types, and it's like, hey, can we have this dude from the show? And they're like, no, we hate that dude from the show. Don't use him. It's like, yeah, but we need more variety and the zombie stuff. Can we use like special zombies? Like, you know, we have the armored guy. Can we have like more different like zombies, like, you know, firefighters and stuff like that? Like, no, they're super uncommon. You should not be using them.
I don't know if that was a good idea or not, but I just wanted to know if it worked.
It worked.
There you go.
Yeah, speaking of the bloater,
Molotov worked. Ugh. Uncut Bluey.
Raider.
Walker!
Jesus, granted his stick, man. Walloo! Oh yeah, no, friendly fire. Sorry, I forgot. I don't know. I mean, oh shit! I just got like shot. I don't know what by, but that shit hurted.
The sniper.
oh, that's a lot of zombies right there. I'm going upstairs.
Oh yeah, you probably got sniped.
Yeah.
Yeah, there was a sniper outside.
I reckon that if this game kept going, you could have like the equivalent of like Jacket for Payday, but for this, right? You could do some. I'm sure you could do some like crazy fucking crossover for this, right? Like I don't know, just say we're adding Durrell Dixon. There you go, like 5 million copies sold.
I mean, they wanted to add Jesus, but not like Christian Jesus. They wanted to add Jesus.
Yeah,
from,
well,
Yeah.
Jesus from Walking Dead.
yeah. Unless you made a horrible mistake. Like, wait a minute, I thought you said Jesus. This is Jesus.
Yeah, there were some plans for like season 2 with like instead of the military faction, you're dealing now with a faction of cannibals, but that got cut short.
Reloading.
We even had like stuff on paper that was like their big mechanic was they would use zombies as weapons, basically. Like the traps would be like, you know, zombies grabbing you, like they would put them in
Got a wire cutter.
locations and stuff like that.
Hey!
It's pretty neat. I was like really looking forward to that, honestly.
I've just realised
Yeah.
Grant doesn't have voice lines for Tanner, does he? As the good old hey.
Hey! Hey, Grant.
I don't think anyone does.
Hey! Grant. Hey! Grant. Hey! Hey, Grant.
Yeah.
Doesn't know who
because
you
if we
are.
all-
Forgotten. Yeah, he's just a senile.
I remember when the game came out, the first thing I was watching a streamer that I used to watch, and they were playing this, and the first thing they did was they were like 2 of them playing Aiden, and they were just like spamming hey at each other for like 5 minutes.
It's funny, like how little stuff has
It's always
changed.
funny.
Like a lot of stuff that we found funny in Payday 3 comes directly from this. Like the whole
Yeah.
shouting at a fucking box for like 10 minutes. Like,
Watch that walker.
What I also learned like after this came out is that apparently the people who were really into No More Room in Hell liked this
heard
game
that a
because
lot,
it was
yeah.
kind of
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
very similar. No more, no.
It's funny because none of us had played. I knew about No More Room in Hell, but I hadn't played it, and it's a real shame we didn't catch that because this was marketed more as like, Payday with
Dead or something.
zombies, horde shooter. But if it was more like survivally and greedy, and we kind of targeted the same people that No More Room in Hell was for, I think it would come down better.
Oh yeah,
'Cause
definitely.
People like, I mean, someone in chat just said they prefer it to No More Room in Hell 2. They think this is a better game. I mean, obviously that game's not finished yet, but still, like, you can take that. You can put that in the advertising. Better than No More Room in Hell 2.
Enemy, watch out.
Hey, Aiden! Aiden!
Fuck, he moved.
I mean, I don't think this game was like that bad. It was just like an unfortunate combination of like marketing, price point, and expectations, and then people go like, "Oh, this game was so bad that it sank Starbreeze and it almost went to bankrupt." Like, it didn't go bankrupt because of this. It went bankrupt because Bo was investing in Star VR and a million fucking companies.
Awesome. I mean, don't forget Raid World War 2 as well. That was basically the recent flop. So it's almost like when this was getting pushed, people were like, "Oh, here we go, ready for another flop." A lot of people just said, "There you go." Like that might failed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah.
And by the way, I'm not blaming marketing on this. Like, oh, marketing fucked up. There was a lot of like issues. Like, we were on separate floors. Like actually physically on separate floors. We were on floor 5 of the building, and they were on floor 7. And there was just like not enough communication between the teams, and that was a failure on everybody's part. It's not like, oh,
The
marketing
beta
fucked
as
up.
well, I don't recall being amazing.
Ooh, yeah, the beta had a lot of issues. If I
For a while,
remember.
but
Yeah.
Hey,
I remember
check
that
it out. We got a camp
there
here.
was the whole thing of like, oh, the first level's a camp defense, and we were all kind of like, yeah, it's not that kind of game though. It's not very good.
Yeah. I think I was watching one of the journalists from Eurogamer streaming this game, and they barely got through a camp defense, and then they got to the like actual first level, and they were so confused. They're just like, "Wait, this is the type of game this is? Like, why didn't they just lead with this?" And we're like, I was like, "Yeah,
yeah, I agree. Because even now, I think the defense missions are really kind of shit. They're just you just 5 waves and you know what you're
They're
doing.
too
It's
long.
comically easy as well. Yeah.
Yeah.
oh god." Sorry, Mallow in chat saying, "Remember watching Sherry stream it?" So when the beta came out, I opened the Overkill's The Walking Dead category. It's like, oh, I wonder how people are liking the beta. And the first thing I clicked was the Sherry stream, and it was on the big, massive, like, ultra rant about hating everything about it, and it was so disheartening. I was like, oh god.
Yeah, I
not
do
hate it.
think that was not cool of them to do that. I felt like that was more of like anger, to Overkill as a whole. That was just getting, filtered through this game, and a lot of people did watch that at the time. I kind of do. I still kind of think it's somewhat responsible
Stop
for
acting like you know the way ahead,
impressions.
like you know the rules. There are no rules, man. We lost.
It's like,
Thanks, Alex, with tier 2. Wait, what the? Someone gifted you that? Nice. Hope you're doing well, pal. Sorry, we're all just locked in. I can see like the shit suddenly escalated.
yeah, I wasn't really, and then I glanced up and looked at the noise. I'm like, okay, all right.
Well, to be fair, this is like the balance we wanted in the end for the meter, so we would have been like at level 1.
Yeah, I remember
10
that was
minutes ago.
really unforgiving before. Like, it's still kind of tough, but
No, it's much more forgiving now, because we can actually like use your shotguns and shit.
Yeah.
mean,
something else, man.
I say this constantly to Mio. If we were able to release this patch, and then probably one more major patch, I think we would have been there. Like, we would have been
Oh, definitely.
where we really wanted to be.
And it's not like the patches were like fundamentally like upending the game either. They were just kind of rounding it out,
Yeah, so
Good.
so for those who don't know, so we had this patch ready to go out on a Thursday, and then between Wednesday and Thursday, Skybound pulled it, and we were like, well, we have this patch with content that people paid for, and we want to release it. And Skybound was like, no, you can't release it. Like, you're not allowed. And then we would tell people like, well, we want to release this, but like Skybound doesn't let us. And then people went to complain to Skybound, and they'd be like, hey, like, why won't you let Starbreeze release this? It's like, no, we never said they couldn't release it. They can release it. That's not. They can just release the patch. That's fine. And we can go to Skybound. It's like, hey, you said here that it's okay to release the patch. So does that mean it's okay? Like, no, you can't release it.
They're so fucking strange. Like, I believe
Nah,
a,
they were
a
pieces
lot
of shit.
a lot of people just gave up on this entire
Yeah.
fucking series because of, I mean, you know, like, I can't even imagine what the crunch was like for this, and then you think you're finally fucking through it, and then you get told, literally as you just probably crunched out another patch, that you can't release it because you just can't.
Yes.
Literally, why isn't it possible? You know, it's just not.
He's being held in the basement.
I had me and Vio here, we had like 6 months of overtime, like constantly, to the point where my IRL friends were like, hey, are you okay? I haven't seen you in a month. Is everything alright? And like I needed like a year and a half to recover from that half year of just like complete burnout.
And like,
I,
didn't they basically just start work on Payday 3 more or less immediately after that?
Now come
Oh,
home.
like, or
Find a high
concepting and
point
shit.
and fire your flare to signal.
Not really. I think like what they said publicly about Payday 3, which was like that we kind of started like 2019ish or something like that. Like I don't want to be confirmed.
That seems like
that's pretty much accurate.
Yeah, fair enough. Okay. Yeah, I just
Like
realized
late
because
2019
You can't
was-
rush Payday 3. Nice one, lads. Jesus Christ.
Root went down.
I'm gonna keep.
I'm gonna rush this. But yeah, we basically had tons of overtime, and then we blitzed it on that patch because we were like, okay, we can fix it. We just need now we have proof that what we were saying is what we want to do, and it makes sense. And then that was such like a blow.
Also, bro, sorry,
honestly.
I
So
forgot to say
you
thanks for the
literally
gift.
one
Thanks,
day
Bob.
you're like, sweet, this is done, it's awesome, and the next day, sorry, you can't release it.
I just, I don't know how that's even legal. Like, how is that even possible?
They're the IP holder.
There was no like clause in the deal that was like.
So I can actually tell you what happened. So basically, the thing that happened was they, to my best of my knowledge, because I wasn't involved in the discussion, so I don't know the exact details. But what I have been told was
Over there. Hey,
Um,
Grant, there.
they
Like
wanted
that, there.
more money for the game because the game wasn't earning, and the way the contract was phrased was obviously they get stuff based on how well the game is selling. So they were like, okay, well, this isn't selling. We want more money because we want more money. And we were like, well, the contract says you get how much it sold, and we're currently busy with reconstruction, so we're not going to renegotiate the contract. And then they just pulled the game and went like, oh, well, we're not happy with the quality of the game. That's why we're pulling it.
I fucking
care
hate
about
that
the quality
excuse
of
because
the
like
games.
they were known for nothing but dog shit at that point. Like everything they made was like all published, you know, just like awful. I remember like.
Yeah, and then what happened was, so they did that. They used that as an excuse, and I asked like, hey, well, isn't this like a breach of contract? It's like, yeah, but like we can't really do anything because we would have to like deal with that in U.S. courts, and like we're not doing that in U.S. courts because we're in reconstruction. We don't have money or resources, and they're an American company. So they basically got away with it because they thought they could, and they were right. They got away with it.
I'll handle it.
Oh, that's
It's a flashbang.
Thingamabob.
the part about the like we're not happy with the quality of the game. I think they were because they were pushing for their Skybound like publishing arm for games and shit. I think they just wanted to like up their reputation of like, oh, we care about the gamers. We're a pro gamer publisher. Look at how cool we are. And people weren't buying it. I think.
Fucking smash that, by the way. That was easy. God damn.
I mean, the patch does a ton, but also the stuff post-launch, like we obviously had more experience, so
Yeah.
we could take our time.
Alright.
So
Oh.
Now like I said, like the development of this was like pretty intense and pretty stressed, and I don't blame anybody for anything. But I'm very much in the camp of fuck Skybound. All my homies hate Skybound.
yep. Same.
How dare you?
I
work there. No, I don't.
I mean, like I was kind of a fan, and then after all of that, I was just like, I'm done. I'm done with you.
Dude.
Never, ever.
I was such a big Walking Dead fan. I think that like on the project, I was probably one of the bigger Walking Dead fans.
Probably,
Because I read the comics, I watched the shows, I was really into it, and then this game didn't really bother me as much. Like the back and forth of like, oh, you can put this, you can't put that. I'm kind of like, okay, it's fine. Like it's an IP holder, whatever. I worked with IP holders before, I understand the stipulations. But after pulling that shit of like pulling the game off and trying to come off as like goody two shoes, like fuck that shit. I hadn't touched like a single Walking Dead or
why do
Skybound
people
instance.
buy that bullshit? That they're like, oh look, the fucking corporation said we didn't do anything wrong, so it must be true. It's like
Because everybody reports on it. Because everybody reports on it. They basically go like, oh, Skybound says they pulled the game because it was bad quality. I'm like, dude, if you open the like art book that's like signed by Robert Kirkman, where he says that he was like involved in the game and it's one of the best like Walking Dead experiences in video games so far. I'm like, okay, so you have them saying that and then saying, oh, we were not happy with the quality of the game. Like, they're already contradicting themselves. But
what happened to you,
because
by the way? You're not on the game
Yeah,
anymore?
you have to rejoin. Yeah.
Rage quit?
Yeah.
What the? No.
No. Remember, you have to wait for the host to leave and then you go with them.
Oh.
I mean, I'm gonna
man, just like Payday 3.
Not to get your hopes up, I am having to talk to fucking Anderson, which, by the way, I hate this shit. I hate they gotta fucking go, load in, talk to the guy, and then leave. I mean, I guess it's kind of cool to have a little area like that, but
I didn't like it either.
No.
But they wanted this. Yeah, go ahead. Sorry, go ahead, Crosder.
No, I was just saying it was unnecessary. Like, there's really no reason to have like a barrier.
Talk to
I
Shade.
a lot of the inspiration for this game was Destiny, and I have on my shelf a PlayStation magazine with a Walking Dead exclusive on the cover. And I think it says something like "Move over Destiny, the new co-op game is here."
Yep, I remember this.
To keep a close
Destiny,
eye.
yeah,
I think it's like Destiny Killer or something. I have it somewhere too. I think
No
it's
fucking
downstairs.
way they said that.
That's crazy.
Dead
Well, I mean,
Dead-
let me get
Dead
the
Ass.
cover.
Move over.
Not
Destiny.
even kidding. It's literally
It's like
something like
Gex.
that.
Shit.
Okay. World exclusive, Overkill's The Walking Dead. It's time to ditch Destiny 2. The new era of co-op shooters is here. That is on
There
the
it is.
cover.
Yep, there it is.
I don't even know what you're saying like that.
It almost seems strange now. Think about how.
It was very funny because, like, we kept hearing about Destiny a lot during the development of this, and I wasn't like really like that much into Destiny. I kind of like played the first a bit, and then 2 came out, and everyone's like, "You gotta play Destiny 2." I'm like, "Okay, fine." And I was playing Destiny 2, and I was just like, I was so confused as to why we were trying to emulate it, and 2, there was one thing about, I can't remember what the detail was, but remember like in Destiny 1, there was something that they were like, oh, we should do this like it was in Destiny 1. And I'm like, but that's stupid. Like,
It's the Wanderer. The Wanderer.
Is the Wanderer? Yeah, they were like, oh, you need to find the Wanderer every time. And I'm like, but that's like stupid. You're just like artificially extending engagement by having people look up on Reddit or in a forum where the fuck the Wanderer is. Just tell them on which map he is and they'll find him. It's already hard to find him. And they're like, no, Destiny 1 does it. They know what they're doing. And then Destiny 2 came out, and they literally changed it so they tell you where their Wandering Merchant is every week. And I'm like, see? They also knew it was stupid.
Yeah, jeez.
I think I'm gonna, since we had such an easy time, I'm gonna switch to a weaker character. I'm not gonna carry anybody anymore.
I can, yeah, I can stay on 30 just as a fallback.
No, I'm kidding. But I'm gonna switch to Tanner. I want to play Tanner.
Yeah, go for it.
My boy.
I mean, literally, Aiden is essentially like Jacket 1.0 because his passive is literally just I become a tank and I can't take fucking damage and you just run into people with a bat. So,
Dude, I'm so glad. I'm so glad Payday 3 Jacket worked out. Like, because they were like, we need to do Jacket, but we also need to do Melee, and I'm so glad like the team managed to like put something in that works.
Well, apart from the baseball bat thing, but you know that's hopefully getting fixed. So.
Oh no, what happened with the baseball bat thing?
If you just like equip it, hit the equip button, like as it runs out, you can just keep it forever.
Oh, that bug,
That's
yeah.
that's like one of the less harmless bugs, though. I mean, you know, it's a QTE, it's a feature.
which level is this on the run? The gas station, right?
Yeah. This one's
Okay.
pretty difficult when I play it solo.
No, well, I mean, I'm
It's-
a god, so relax.
You got to sneak a lot basically to make it bearable. But-
It was the end section. You'll
Yep.
Relax.
Yep. I know what you're talking about. Yep.
I tried to solo Hell or High Water because I wanted to get Tanner for at least like one level, so I don't have 2 fucking pips of health, and I almost failed at the very end. And I was just like, man, I've gotten so bad at this game because I used to just do solo runs of everything and like reach max level.
Metal and gadget. What's metal and get mechanics kit? That doesn't seem right. Whatever.
I do still only have like a basic understanding of all like the camp upgrades and shit though, but I'm just kind of. I think I know what I'm doing with it, but I just click right.
I mean,
You know, just so you know, if you hold Mark as Grant, you know about that like Mark for Death ability.
No.
So if you mark, yeah, if you have an ability where if you hold the mark button while looking at somebody, they'll get a little crosshair icon above their head and they take extra damage. That's why
Oh, you have
Grant
to
is busted.
hold it.
Yeah.
Oh.
So you
Yeah.
Oh, I
basically,
thought you just had to
have a
mark
little.
them.
Yeah, you have a little thing above their head, and then they take like an excessive amount of extra damage. So you can basically push people over thresholds with it.
We got the brigade
Yeah.
deserter out of
So
That's why
like
it's
the
strong.
and he was happy
the
to
meta
tell all
was
about
you
the
pick
goings-on,
Grant
man.
and you pick like a crossbow and you just body shot everybody because like you don't have to aim for the head because the damage is so high.
I would have been using the fucking revolver.
Or at least I didn't enjoy Gas Station Map, but right now this is my favorite level of WD Season 2. My favorite level is still the one in the supermarket with Apple Andy, because like, that was so fun to make. Like, we had a writer who wrote I don't know how many voice lines about Apple facts for that machine.
Search the area and see what clues you can find
I'm still all
this
about
Tanner
the.
guy.
Oh, we
the-
do hold it.
there you
There you
go.
go.
Yeah, so I'm all about the meat place. Just I remember talking to tech people. I'm like, look, we just need a giant fucking meat grinder, and they're like, what? I'm like, I'm dead serious. Make it grisly and make it just
Try
fucking
and find a
brutal.
way in.
And they did. And they showed it to me. I'm like, yay! I'm so happy. And they're like, this is really like really dark. I'm like, yes.
I'm still sad that my request for the takedowns was denied by higher ups because my request when we did this game was, oh, when you take down a human, you should like see the light extinguish from their eyes, like you should feel bad
Yep.
for killing them, like making brutal. And they're like, oh, but I don't want to feel bad for killing somebody. It's like it's a Walking Dead. You're supposed to like feel bad and then desensitize yourself.
Yeah, that's the purpose. Yeah, I
I
remember
feel bad.
watching like when I first watched John Wick when he like is in the bathhouse and he stabs the dude in the chin and he's like staring at him. I'm like, that right there. that's what we wanted.
Keep looking. There's got to be something or someone who can tell us where this guy is.
But yeah, by the time we were near the end of release, like
Watch out.
I remember we had a very, very simple talk about something. Like normally it would have been like, yeah, sure, that's fine, whatever. But because we were all so on edge, it became basically a shouting match.
Yeah,
Because we were all just like, oh my god, just done, basically. Super burnt out.
yeah, people were pretty burned out by the end. And again, I don't really blame anyone.
Nope, me either.
Well, except management. I blame management and like Skybound, but other than that,
Yeah.
I blame anyone.
I mean the design team as a whole. You know, I don't
Yeah.
blame anybody.
This game is bizarrely pretty sometimes. So this uses baked lighting instead of dynamic lighting, but it managed to do it better, in my opinion, than Payday 3 in terms of looking pretty. But the issue is that sometimes you just can't see shit even though you're in broad daylight.
That was a constant, not a fight, but like a discussion, which is, you know, I can't see anything. Can you please help me see things? It's definitely a fine line to walk.
That's one of the reasons that Tanner's ability of like, oh, you can detect humans, like you get like X-ray vision, like murder vision. That's why I put it there, because it was sick and tired of not being able to see humans in broad daylight.
What the hell was that?
It was a bomb. I hit a tripwire.
Over there.
Yeah, you can't climb that. There's nothing down this alley except a couple loot placements, if I remember right. By the way, The loot is not systemically placed. It's literally like 300 plus placements that it could potentially
Get in
choose.
there and see what you can
Yep.
find.
He
The guy
said that
must have
all.
come to this area for a
Vio
reason.
said all that manually. I set all the cover modes in the game manually. It was a bit of a.
Every weekend, man.
So that was
Every
fun.
weekend, we would come in and go,
Oh,
Shit,
ow.
we would come in and then explode.
Sorry,
Well,
someone,
yeah, we would
someone
come
in
in
chat
and
has
just
just told me that
each
I'm
other.
hearing Mio stream. I'm like, yeah, okay, close it up. Like Mio's in a call right now. It's kind of scary. What the hell?
here.
Yeah, it's my stream now. Sorry, Mario.
Oh, well. This is the comeuppance for everything Payday 3 related. Fair enough.
PSA Mio stream.
PSA. I don't know anymore. PSA. What the fuck is going on with Payday 3? That's the next one. Hey, 26th of May, I will be there.
All right, got
Absolutely.
So now we have to be careful because they're all fucking alerted. Where's the snipers at? Let's see.
They're
Okay.
probably on a vantage point.
They deactivated.
I keep it 100 Maria.
Thank you, Macros. 100. That's really
Check some
good.
of those
Nice.
lines.
Wow.
Haha, yeah, run away. Just get stabbed.
This fucking music's going crazy. Like, found it scary if it was good.
Go start.
That was a trap.
Oh shit. It's,
Oh god.
Oh, okay. I see where they are.
Yep.
Hey, got a power kit.
Do we have a Tanner? We have a Tanner, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
We're just not close enough for it to be viable.
Well, only Tanner can see the murder vision. It's not like.
That's right. It's not. Yeah, I remember us talking about that. We were like, should it be shared? Nah. It's pretty strong.
Honestly, just big props to whoever
Keep searching.
got this
There's gotta
update
be
out,
something
if you know what I
else right
mean. Like, kind of crazy. Like,
I legitimately have no clue who it was. Also, I'm bleeding.
RP. With my buddy Eric. Eric and Amari.
There's a dude with a shotgun there,
Enemy over there.
and there's another dude behind you.
Noise. Remember
Thank
that.
you.
I'm out of ammo.
I
There's
see him
enemy over
chasing.
there.
Stop running. Stop running. Stop running. Thank you.
Why are you running?
Enemy there.
This thing needs power.
All right.
Okay, we have fuses.
They're both do.
Oh, you can actually use. Nobody has it, but technically you can use certain kits to generate fuses and stuff. Like power kits can be used to make fuses.
Oh, there's a big boy.
Oh, a shield guy?
Yeah.
There's a box, but it's got a chem kit, so I will grab it.
Okay, he's dead.
Did you bait the front or did you go behind?
No, I shot him in the leg and he fell over.
That works too.
My favorite thing is when you like do shoot them in the leg, they just sort of like just give up and go like, why? they move their shield. And they're just like good for gameplay purposes, I suppose. But
Man, so I had to work
Yeah.
on that guy, and the big thing that I wanted with him was, okay, well, I want him to telegraph like his swing, so you can bait it easily, and then he's open for a while, and you go in and shoot him, and stuff like that.
Watch out.
And we did that, and then the complaint was, oh, it looks stupid when he's waiting for a while after swinging. It should be faster. It should be faster, and they just keep like making the speed faster and faster until it was instant, and they were like, perfect, works perfect in a white box, and then it was like impossible to actually bait him in the game, and so you just kind of like damage raced him.
You couldn't outsmart him or feel smart, basically. Yeah, it was. And then we lowered it again, and then everyone said, "Well, now he's too easy because I can just do this with my friend." And then Mio would look at them and go, "And?"
Yeah, there was this is an issue a lot of games come into when it's just like, oh, we've been playing this game for months because we're making it and we're playing it every day and it's easy. We need to make it harder. It's just like it's easy for you because like you've been playing it the entire time every day. It's not gonna be easy for new people, but you kind of lose sight of it, and it's not unique to this game. I've seen a lot of games have that problem.
Yep, same.
Where the fuck is that fuse?
I was gonna say it's Lovely conversation. But
It's most of them. I think the only spawn points are in the garage. Back here.
so
The
people in the
separated
garage.
garage. I can't go that way.
If we don't
Where's
find it,
my
I'm
map?
gonna blow my fuse.
We have to get outside. Oh, biggin. Out. Can I open this door? Nope. All the doors are locked. We basically need to get outside and go to the separate building. I think it's this way.
Down low.
This way. Lore!
I've not read
Oh,
any
this
of the
garage.
lore, sorry.
No,
Fake
it's
lore
fine.
master.
That's fine. You're not a lore
Yeah, you
streamer, that's for Noli.
You should find the fuse in there somewhere.
Kind of weird, like
Man.
Rick Grimes is the guy from Call of Duty, right?
I found it.
There you go, okay.
Yeah.
Man, wish we had a Heather or Reina in our group. Could have found it.
Bow kick.
Not bad.
I'm speaking blasphemy.
So, like, this was the update that brought Heather back to life, right? Like, she just fucking died for real, like, before.
No. So you had that on launch. So the idea was Heather dies and you get Reyna instead of her, and then we had a series of lore items you can collect that at the end lets you unlock Heather as like a skin, so you can use her, but she's not
Ooh,
canonically alive.
use her skin.
Wearing
Yeah.
I'm going to shoot this, and it's going to spawn a bunch of people. Just so
Yeah.
you know.
Oh, okay.
A lot of them are. They're going to be a bunch up at the top, like snipers, and then some over here as well. Be prepared to run around, basically. That's what I'm trying to
Gotta
tell
be
you.
careful.
That's what I do.
Sniper spotted.
You running?
Reloading. Enemy over there.
Oh, he's fucking smooth. Let him go.
Yeah, I did not like how fast enemies move. They move as
Yeah,
fast
they
as
come
they're
sprinting. So.
Yeah, they sprint everywhere.
Yep. That was also a thing. They were slower originally, but complaints were like, "Oh, they look stupid. If they're slow, you should make them faster." And then they eventually got too fast. For my taste.
I mean, yeah, if they're running perpendicular to you, good luck shooting them. Like, you're probably not gonna hit them. Sniper.
A lot of zombies, I mean walkers.
Here's a gut bucket.
Normally he
Although-
spawns over in the direction I'm looking.
Although the gut bucket expires if you attack or sprint, so
Oh,
Oh.
Basically, once you grab it, don't just walk away.
Jonathan, just walk away.
thanks for the save.
That's going to be quite useful for getting to the escape then, fucking hell. Like.
It is. It gets really strong later because after that sprint and melee doesn't break it, only shooting breaks it.
Oh fuck. Bad trap.
Oh, shit. I'll be...
I'm fine.
Do I
you'll
look
have to
different when
find
I'm
it
covered in
out.
shit then, or...?
Yeah, you do. You're all bloody up.
Here. Come over here. Come over here. Or you guys can go out right there. If you can go out
We're
right there.
going out.
Yeah, yeah. if
Yeah,
you
we're
can go
going
out
out.
right there. I didn't know the doors opened after.
Oh shit.
Just what I need.
Sniper. Just what I need.
Sorry.
This fucking countdown, like, being really like, stressing me out. I don't know why, just seeing that a countdown takes me back. Oh.
And yes, you can play this game if you own it. The only thing you can't do is buy it, but you can play this game basically
Yeah.
forever.
Just thank fucking God for that. I mean, God knows what the plans for Payday 3 are with that, but fucking Nebula got involved and kind of just added like a layer of networking that's kind of awkward to get rid of, I suppose. Like,
Yeah.
You really
This
got
game
the
needed
job
Nebula.
done, guys. Of course, I've stopped
No,
being
they do not.
surprised.
I don't
I
think so.
I'd argue not many games need Nebula. But no, I'm kind of. I remember me, Vio, and your designer being like, "Hey, let's just reskin this game and re-release it like after they pulled it out, because Skybound doesn't actually own anything about the game. They just own the
Walking Dead.
name and they own the characters. They don't own anything else. So it was like we could just like reskin a lot of this and re-release it and say fuck it. But
It's not Maya anymore. It's Sarah. Just change the name.
Yeah.
The
But I don't know
shredding
why they
disease.
didn't want to do that.
The dead who
And
are
you can call them
walking.
zombies.
And yeah, there you go. These dead guys are walking. What the hell's going
Hey, I'm
on?
walking here. Oh wait, can you pull back? I need to just level up. Real
We got
quick.
Prospect Street assassination. Ooh.
Yeah, those are like short form missions, basically. The yellow ones. They're like half or a quarter size of the same level, so it's like a chunk of it, just one little chunk.
I'm just grand maxing. I can't even be asked playing a different character.
Okay, I'm good.
He's
Sorry
pretty
about
good.
All right, Anderson time.
I'd rather have Skybound give the rights back. I'm not sure how much of that is remediable or there's anybody from either side that wants that.
I
would be
don't think
surprised.
anyone does.
Yeah, I mean, you can't exactly like drop a nuclear bomb and then be like, "Oh my bad, OG." Like, scarily quiet there.
I mean,
No, I
mean,
was just reading chat.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, same here. I mean, like, no, it's the game has
How's it
good
going?
bones. It's just the organization of those bones needed some more
Bye
work.
for now.
That's it, honestly.
Always. See ya.
I mean, there's a lot of stuff that's a rush job here, and that's because it was a rush job. But I think if you look at it in the context of this came out in a year and a half of development, I think it's like super impressive. But if you're buying a game, you don't really care how long it's been in development. You just care that you're paying.
$60.
Like I'm paying $60 to play a game. I want a $60 game.
Yes. Which, yeah, when we were, I don't even think we were asked. We were just discussing, like, oh, what do you think the price is gonna be? And pretty much all 40.
Yeah,
Maybe
it was
even
40.
30. Yeah.
I mean, hell, Payday 3 was 40.
Yeah, and then when they said 60, we're like,
Satisfied. Wait, what's everyone doing over here?
Hey,
I mean,
Uh,
can I help you with
Oh,
anything?
you can
stand
leave.
in
What the fuck?
yeah,
Yeah,
if you
you can
stand in
leave,
the area, you can leave, yeah. Or you can just go back to
Yeah,
map.
I don't think I've ever used this, but
Again, the green weapons to be sold. Is someone leveling up characters now that aren't the first character? I agree. I would like to have had some green items.
Unfortunately, yeah, I was only able to get that many slots, and my first right off the bat question was, "Oh, can I have it scaled to the player?" No, we don't have time for that. Or can I have more? Can I have more slots? I mean, we would have to redo the UI, so we need more time for that. It was always
Also-
we need more time for that. So
Also, fun factoid: Peggy Ann is modeled after Bose and Ulf's mom, who was HR at Starbreeze at the time.
Starbreeze mom.
Okay,
Yep.
God.
Oh.
She's actually like super nice.
Okay.
Uh-huh.
And I don't really have anything bad to say about her.
Shit.
She was like especially with like me and Vio, who moved to Sweden to work on this game. She was like super accommodating and helpful in every regard.
Man, so day one, the first day I start. So number one, I got lost. I got off the subway and I got lost. I went the wrong way. So then I show up late. I tell my lead, "Oh my god, I'm sorry, I showed up late." He's like, "Did you go the wrong way?" Yes. Yeah, it's fine. Literally go down to the bank with her to set up everything. She speaks in Swedish the whole time to the person and is like I can tell by the tone is like, "No, you need to do it like this. You need to do this. We need it now." And when we leave, she's like, "I pushed, but because of U.S. law,
You
blah blah
don't
blah."
get rid of
But
trouble
yeah,
by
she
ignoring
handled
it.
all of it by
Yep.
her on her own.
She's super chill. You wouldn't like it's hard to believe that she's like Bo's mom in some ways.
Also, I was going to mention we're probably going to get fucked here, but I thought, fuck it, we'll try. Like, I realized the combat level is 150, but it'll be fine. It'll be fine.
It'll be fine.
It's fine.
Probably
Easy.
fine.
Well, it was still being made in Diesel. That was before my time. When I joined, it was being worked on in Valhalla. So I've never seen this in Diesel.
Protect them and keep these areas
Speaking of the Valhalla thing, I think literally the most that I remember that we were able to do in Valhalla is the test level, and you could give yourself a gun. That was it.
We were able to have 2 whole human enemies in Valhalla.
Yep.
2. That's
Just
more
2.
than 1.
Ah, I'm blind.
Yeah, I don't know the circumstances about Valhalla, but after this project, I was firmly the belief that if they wanted their own engine, they should have just invested in Diesel instead of making what they were making with Valhalla.
Molotov!
Yes.
What the fuck? What, like, did it even do then? It's just a concept of a concept, or did it actually...
I mean, shareholder people with my theory.
It was basically somebody promised an engine, because I think Valhalla was like a rendering engine, like it was just there for like art, and then somebody sold, like people who made Valhalla sold the idea, well, we can make an entire game out of this, and Ulf invested in it and promised like shareholders and like, you know, oh, we have our own engine, and then like he had to deliver on that, so that's why like this engine switch was super late, because he had promised an engine, and that's a big deal because you circumvent Unreal, like the percentage you have to pay for it and a lot of other stuff.
Just Bo just liked the name. That's it. He's like, that's a good name. Well, don't even explain anything. Sold.
So I have mercifully had almost no contact with Bo while I worked on this. It was all like second-hand contact of like Bo asked for this, and I think the only time that I was like, I need to push against something was when he was asking for the ability to pick up enemy weapons.
Oh god, yeah, that.
So like, we were like we don't have time to make that. We have to make an entire like inventory management system from within the game, and it's just like not gonna work. But I think like his son played the game, and his son commented, "I wish I could pick up the guns," and he started pushing that like super hard.
Okay. That's a good way to design the game.
Remember that.
Over there!
I'm still looting and people are dying.
Goddamn brute! I got
Oh, you should pick him up.
Sniper!
Here.
There! Over there!
I'm not there yet. I'm coming right now.
Okay.
Sniper! Get down! Speed out on me, damn it! I'm out of ammo!
Yeah, the only thing I had with him was we had a meeting where characters, and then randomly it was like, we should have a mini map, and immediately I was like, no. The answer's no.
Oh, this was a bad idea. Whoops. I didn't realize it was a zombie spawn.
Yeah.
Fucking
hell.
And he actually surprisingly said, that's fair, 'cause, like I explained why it doesn't fit, and da da da. He's like, okay,
Hey, got a wire cutter over there!
which was interesting.
I know that I kept getting requests that the snipers in this enemy should always one-shot you. That was a request from Bo, and I was like, but like we can't do that. That's ridiculous. Like it's super punishing, and the game is already punishing. It's just like, no, that's a request from Bo. So what I did was, I made it so that the sniper one-shots you if you are level 1 and don't have any upgraded health, unless you're Aiden. Like Aiden would survive with like a little bit of health from full, but everybody else would always get down. But as soon as you upgrade your health, you could never get down from full health, and Bo never noticed such shit like that.
That is on normal, though. Like, on,
Yeah, that's on normal.
very hard and higher, you are going down.
Yeah, but like he wanted it on normal on every difficulty, and that's what I was against.
And that's fine. Well, it's fine with what you did, I mean.
I'm scared. I don't want to go there. That's too many guns.
What, is there human?
Ape strong together.
Just run. Horde rush him.
Always works.
It's literally like you just see 3 people pour out of a door with like sticks, beat the shit out of you until you're
Oh,
dead.
indeed. Big sting.
I got a fuse.
I would say the only major regret that I have with the game, besides the obvious, is that we don't have any amount of like true scaling for player count.
Yep. I mean, I regret that as well because
Yeah.
I was involved in the enemies.
So pretty much what you see spawning here spawns the same amount of humans whether you're 4 players or 1 player.
Yeah.
Because I think playing solo is a nightmare, but playing 4 player can sometimes be a bit easy, I suppose. Especially when it comes to respawning. I mean, what we were doing is basically just we would end up in a completely unwinnable situation, and somehow, you know, we all just reappear, and we're like, oh, we did it. A little bit
Here,
strange.
I'm just gonna use a chem kit to make the fuel bucket. I don't care. Oh, I can't. It's dumb.
Okay. Powers needed. I have a can of fuel. I just need to see where to pour it.
Oh, it's on the side. It's
Okay,
right
I'm running back.
But yeah, so the game is balanced and intended for 4. So, you saying, oh, it can be sometimes kind of easy with 4 players? Yep, that's intentional.
We need 8 players to do raids like Destiny.
Big lobby.
So,
You're probably
funny
more
you say
than him. What is that? Was that something that was being considered, or what?
We had a Capitol Hill map plan that was meant to be like a raid.
I heard about
I-
that. People have
I
found
had
like,
it
white
all,
boxes, I think.
all spec'd out and everything. It was like, basically every week it resets. You would have 3 different maps that you would play through. So if you got all the way to the end, you would get, you know, the mega loot basically. And yeah, each one had like 2 or 3 major events that required player cooperation, communication, and yeah, and it ended. It was all centered around Capcom.
That would have been kind of cool.
Honestly, yeah, really wanted it, and then it just got kind of, it kind of died by 1,000 cuts if that tracked at all.
Yeah, I just kept getting like scoped down further and further and further
So-
until there was nothing left.
Was the White House made for this fest or Payday 2 then? I can't even remember the timeline at that point, but
No, there was nothing. There was no cross-pollinating between Payday 2 and Walking Dead. There wasn't even really that much between Walking Dead and Payday 3. I think there was some stuff to like jumpstart Payday 3, but far less than you'd think.
it's probably the better for
Yeah, I
worse
don't
for
think-
Payday 3 and
I don't-
a lot of stuff which could have been used, to be honest. Like,
There's a lot of weapons in this game.
I'm turning this car alarm on so they fuck off.
Yeah, if we move away from them, I do have a gun bucket.
I'm gonna activate this.
well,
I'm actually gonna use a gun bucket.
Yeah, that's fine. Hopefully the car alarm pulled at least a couple of them away.
that's a fucking gross name for an item. I'll pull up
yeah,
a fucking
I mean-
shit bucket and just cover myself in it. Like,
I mean, yeah, Mio and I both agreed, like, the game needs to be brutal. It needs to be disgusting.
Yeah, that was kind of one of the frustrations with like I was really into the IP, but like a lot of people were not as into it. So when I would say something like, "Oh, we should do this because it's like that in the show or in the comics,"
it's pretty violent stuff. Like,
yeah.
add the gut bucket to Payday 3, I'll tell you. It'll hit
Never
different.
seen the
Crossover.
game.
Stay low. There. Enemy spotted.
If somebody wants to snipe that guy.
When he's my revolver, I'll give it a go. Actually, maybe I should. This is
He's probably got a helmet, just shoot him in the body. Okay.
No,
never
he's
mind.
dead.
fucking helmets.
Okay, there's another one right there. I can't see him though. There he is.
Maya! Enemy spotted.
Oh, he's actually like examining the guy.
And I could throw a knife
Wait,
at him,
what's he-
but I think I'll miss.
No, he's like behind something.
Yeah, he's
Oh, no, he's
behind the
not.
spotlight a little bit.
Okay, that hit the helmet.
He's still alive. He's still alive.
Run the
I guess.
helmet.
All right, there he goes. Dead.
Yeah.
I hate the helmets, man.
I fucking hate them.
them so much.
Basically, most of the mods that have been made for this game are just removing the helmets. That's it. Like, all people really
Yeah.
want to do.
Well, because it basically it's like it's an anti. Honestly, it's anti. Like straight up. That's what I think.
Just
Yeah, the helmets were there because So basically, this has power levels and gear score and shit like that, which I don't like, but Destiny does it, so whatever. And we were told, like, well, we need to have enemies scale with it, but also we want, if you shoot a guy in the head, he needs to die immediately. So when you shot them in the head and they die immediately, everybody was like, oh, well, what's the point of gear now? You just shoot them in the head and they die immediately. I'm like, well, okay, you wanted that, so the helmets were there to give you something like resistance, so you don't just one-shot everybody, but I do agree they're annoying. That's basically the only thing I could come up with at the time.
I mean, yeah, I think we even warned them. They're like, oh, I think I should shoot them in the head. Okay, then gear. Well, yeah, it will. No, it won't. Like, you'll just take your level 1 gun and just put it on their head and trigger.
Enemy there.
Oh, I see him. He's right here.
Fucking gun, man. Oh, there you go.
Oh.
Fuck, I'm down. There's another guy right here.
No, I got shielded.
Oh, no,
Still
motherfucker.
He's probably half
you.
health.
Reloading.
No, he's dead. Unless you have another shield guy.
Get back at them. Don't
Nice,
worry.
and someone to pick me up.
Come on.
Thank
pull
you.
it together.
I think the the helmet stuff would have probably been like patched out, like if this game still got support, because a lot of the feedback that we got after the game was pulled, like in terms of like balancing and what's annoying and what's not. So like drop rates, difficulty, all that would have been
Hang on.
kind of just.
I mean, even this one, we amped up how many drops you get after every map. Like, even with this patch. Alright, he's dead. Good.
Fucking rush him.
Just rush him down.
It is kind of funny.
Hang
I mean,
on, reloading.
saves that ammo too.
Yeah, and it makes the
You just shouted at that shit. Just four different directions.
That's
and
what
just
I
keep
was
pushing.
saying. That's just like, that's all I think of is that scene in the pub.
I see. That's what we should have done. Just reskin this and made it Overkill Shaun of the Dead.
Shaun of the Dead, yeah.
Freaking Shaun of the Dead.
Totally should have done it.
Okay, then. Yeah,
I
I mean,
put
maybe, you know, you still got a bit of contact with Edgar Wright, you know. Maybe driver moment.
I did put a heal bag over there if anyone wants it.
Yeah, I use it. I guess we haven't found the dude we have to kill.
Do Hickey?
He's probably through up the stairs or through one of these doors.
I think he's probably yeah through here.
Looks like it. I mean, looks a little bit like a entryway for sure.
Well, yeah, because it has this little vaulting area, and that's how you block off the zombies from fucking up with your target.
Yep. Fuck, he's got a shield.
Jesus Christ.
Careful.
Quick drum McGraw.
Yep, he definitely made good his promise to kill me.
Gotta be quieter out there.
Gotta be quieter out there. Let me just silence my gun real quick.
Well, now you can just.
I can silence my Anderson if he doesn't shut up.
Suppressor off.
Should have ended the entire game with him dying. Off screen.
Find more supplies.
He's
I think the next character they wanted to kill, because they kill Heather, and they're like, well, it's The Walking Dead, we have to kill off characters, and the one they wanted to kill
say
off in
Grant.
season 2 was Grant.
Fuck you!
Oh, no.
Don't fucking say that shit. You kill Grand, like, that's over. I'd be like SpongeBob betrayed us, like,
On, reloading.
throw them all away! I mean, I
To
feel
be
like Grant is probably, you know, yeah, I guess it's like Bill Left 4 Dead, you know, you just kill the old guy, like.
I think the idea was, like, oh, like, Grant's pretty old and the voice actor's pretty old, and we want this game to be supported for a long time, so
That's a bit morbid.
so we should probably get rid of that actor just in case, so we don't have to recast it. I think that was one of the arguments I heard. I'm like, I mean, okay, whatever.
I got
It's crazy.
that was just me being really fucking stupid. I deserve
You're
that.
in the club.
Thank you.
That's fine. We're all a little bit stupid.
Also, we're at max now, so just go ham with your gun. Who cares? I'm gonna come in.
I mean, I might, but I still like my steak.
Oh, dude.
Give me a fucking break.
Oh my god, they're swarming.
There.
Dude, they chain pushed me.
Keep your head down. I'll fix ya.
Yeah, they sunlocked me.
Oh, you won.
Seriously, dude?
That's why you have like so much bleed out time.
I can do
Yeah,
this.
that's why we give so much. There you go.
Do you have any more medkits?
No, unfortunately in the newer levels we don't give many crafting ingredients. I need like 3 chemical.
Oh shit, that's a sniper.
Watch that trap.
Wait, no, it isn't. Okay, never mind. It's just a red dot. Sorry. Look, I get stressed out. You know, I see a red flag.
Man,
I think we haven't found the guy yet.
Oh yeah.
no,
He's
he's
fucking
probably
long gone
that
now.
camp there. Probably in the camp right there. Okay.
Oh my god.
Ow.
Oh, the bloater.
Just under me, wasn't he?
Yeah.
Were we ever finding Grant's granddaughter, or I'm not familiar with that part of like the plot development because I only knew the broad strokes of season 2, but I assumed there would be news about her.
Oh, his granddaughter. I get it.
Exactly.
Yeah, his whole intro thing was like him sitting in a car with a zombie explaining how much he loves his daughter, and here it is.
Out before they have the chance to hurt anyone.
What?
Damn it.
Why is dead?
I don't even know what happened. Like,
Well, this guy wants to smoke, so.
Oh, you.
yeah, he deals tons of damage.
Okay, he's dead.
Run anymore.
Nice.
Well,
Maya's
That's
dead.
fine. I'll be back up in a minute. It's fine.
Yeah, this is like instant respawn.
I would just keep going. Like, don't sit around and wait, because then you'll just get surrounded.
Yeah.
Yeah. So something I don't think was mentioned in the patch notes for this, but so after I think it's like after you beat the game, there's like these lore nodes, but they're red, and if you find all of them, it unlocks a special version of a gun. And they are in like the most effed up places that like we could find.
Wait, I'm
I
just gonna
didn't
fucking
know
lag
that.
it. I don't even know the planet.
Oh, where's the truck?
We know where to go.
Well, I
Yeah,
see 2
you said we-
arrows, so. Oh, I can see that.
There's a spawns, I think.
Oh.
Somebody spawns for some reason.
Okay, that's.
Um,
Yes. Ah,
I guess we wait for the truck to spawn.
maybe? Or are we supposed to just go through there, then it takes us there? I don't know.
oh wait, no, we can
No.
go inside, I think.
Oh yeah, we want to go that way. No, yeah, follow the arrows.
Oh.
Sorry.
Oh, okay.
I think
So I
the truck
remember
is
this
at the very
part.
beginning.
Hmm.
Oh shit.
Well, I'm gonna
Shut
go
up.
look at it. I have 1 charge, so I'm just gonna walk through.
Will Grant survive? This could be where he dies, you know?
Here.
Oh, I
Imagine
remember this
you
house.
just randomly hear, like, Dallas screaming in the distance, and then you realize, oh my god,
Oh my
it's him.
god.
Payday guy.
He's real.
It's real. We're gonna find out what happened to him. To be fair, I don't think that you could even write Dallas in.
No.
You'd have to really lower his power scale, you know, like because he is a god. He
Okay.
can't die.
Okay, gamers, we have like a fuck ton of zombies to go through.
Awesome.
Matters no hoard it now.
I'm gonna close this door if I can.
Watch that walker.
There's a bloater in there.
Yeah, I can't close that door.
Does anybody have a Molotov or something?
I cannot because I don't have any crafting materials.
They're coming up behind us too, up the stairs.
Down again.
Crazy. That fucking lie.
This is crazy.
Constantly, like you've been seeing this for like days on end. This is crazy. It's the same shit. Like
All right, just run this way.
You know that one of the reasons that we decided not to have like reloading on Payday 3 was because on enemies was because people got sick of this game and then enemies yelling, I'm reloading, and the AI guys were just like, we're sick of that. Can we just like not have them reload?
that's a bold strategy. I thought you meant ammo funnel for a minute. I was like, that's
No.
why we didn't have reloading in Payday 3.
No, that's more like
All the cops have it.
Cops in Payday 3 don't reload.
Mission accomplished.
Easy.
Fuck it out. don't know, it's just a chill game, isn't it? Laugh about. It's almost with, walkers with a stick.
I mean, yeah, it's if your team kind of even semi communicates and kind of knows what, yeah, it's a nice little jaunt. But if not,
You can fuck up any game by being stupid, I guess.
I mean,
Trust me, I would.
the main thing with this game is
Real impressive.
like you have to play it a specific way because people thought it was a horde shooter. If you play like a horde shooter, you just get mauled. But as soon as you understand, like, oh, you're supposed to like pace yourself a little bit and scavenge, it's not that complicated. I think you just have to like not be careless.
yeah. Ooh. When Maya revives, they both take 50% less damage. Maybe I'll take that.
You're gonna become a Skybound insider then, yeah. I wonder if the website still works.
I think I'm good.
Did anybody in history like ever actually sign up for that? I don't.
I
know
mean,
if
it was
that's-
easy to sign up. It was easier to sign up than for Nebula.
Oh, one sec. I'm still doing things.
Fucking everything.
You just get skins for it. But yeah, that was like, God, I remember the water bottles video. Like when we were like they were like, oh, we need cosmetics, and we were trying to figure out what to put as cosmetics other than skins, and they were like, oh, what if they had like water bottles dangling behind them?
Yeah, and we're like, that just sounds dumb. And then they're
So
like, well, that's what
essential.
we're doing.
Oh, that's why that's there. Huh?
Anyway, yeah.
You gotta stay hydrated.
Yeah. The Overkill exclusive bottle of water. I'm gonna go for a wee. So.
Yep.
Chat to your heart's
Yeah,
content.
I'm just changing my guns and stuff. Yeah.
Yeah, I actually got normal weapons now, so.
Yeah, I'm 2 levels away from using this purple revolver, and I really want to use it.
Dude. Oh, I was about to say, oh, do these weapons come with like mods installed already? And then I realized, no, wait, these are my old weapons from other characters.
No, some do actually. That was another thing in this patch.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so they can come with like any rarity up to the rare.
Well, I have a level 40 stick now.
Oh, yeah. I just have 2 points I have to spend somewhere, but I don't want any of them.
And Maria's playing with me, Mio, and with my colleague, well, former Starbreezer and former colleague, friend, Vio.
Hello.
We were designers on this. And then we also have Krasner here helping us out with the actual gamer skills.
Yeah.
Raster carry.
Krasner carry. Oh man.
Primary weapon reload speed, fine. Yeah, there's that too. Like, everything had to be realistic, so like the reload speed discussions are like,
Yeah. I'll tell you, Vio, do you want us to just refer to you as Vio? Because that's just what I call you, but people are calling me Mio, which is my real name.
I mean, Vio's fine for now.
Yeah.
I like anonymity. Anonymity's fun.
Yeah, tell me about it. I have learned to appreciate it quite a bit in the past 8 months.
Yeah. And that's why you're like, should we refer to you as that? And I just like, my brain flashes through everything that's happened to you, and I'm like, yeah, just keep doing that.
What's up, Beijing?
Just talking, shooting the shit.
Okay.
Enemy of my oh, this is. Have we already done this?
No.
No. This is the.
Oh, it's this one. Yeah, okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
this is the mole.
Alright, I'm gonna do my best on saying.
That red laser is fucking blinding me. Like, that's scary.
It's like the
fucking
Terminator movie standing at the camera.
I was about to say, are you looking for zombies or for Sarah Connor?
Have you seen the Terminator skin they've got in Black Ops 6? They just fucking have the same line over and over.
No, I
It just
haven't.
goes "fuck
Fuck
your
you,
asshole"
asshole.
for like every single fucking line. It's ridiculous.
Have you played the Terminator first-person shooter that came out a few years ago?
I've heard it's good. Like, Maybe one of the
It's
guys
pretty
made the RoboCop game as well.
Yeah, those guys did their homework.
They're when it comes to theming things, there's almost nobody better.
Yeah. No, it's pretty fun.
Didn't
I
get
recommend
there
it.
fast enough to save the survivor from the brigade. Still,
The TLDR of the story, by the way, is you're trying to find a dude named Tanner, and you thought you found him, but they had killed the person who knew where he was.
Wonder who
That was
Tanner is.
Who the fuck is Tanner?
Yeah, who the fuck is this guy?
Well, the good news
That's
is
why we're just saying hey right now. We don't know who this guy is.
But we know who he is now. He seems to be Tanner. Do you know anything about this guy?
But we know we shouldn't fuck with him because he walks around with a garbage bag full of like. Yeah, just don't fuck with that guy.
Probably killed him by
the
accident.
the killing off of Header also like made a lot of things weird because you have like quests where you go back and Reyna's talking before they even know like who Reyna is or they know who is like the big bad. And she's just like, "Oh, Anderson, yeah, we're here for the water pump." It's like, wait, didn't you steal the water pump?
Yeah.
No,
I thought that was funny.
I don't know what you're talking about.
I thought it'd be hilarious if the family was just like, wait, what the fuck? Like,
There was like something that I really thought early on was they wanted to make it was more like dark or not dark side, like more like Vermintide where two people can't play the same character. And we were like, but you want characters to have their own level. So like what if I have a level 30 character and everybody's level 1 and then somebody takes my character, what do I do? Because everything's scaled with power level. So we had like that was a very long back and forth, but we ended up allowing duplicate characters.
I'm stuck in place, by the way.
There's a lore item here.
I think if a zombie just grabs you, you'd probably maybe get moved out. I don't know. Oh, you're in a bathroom. Okay.
Yeah, I was stuck in the trap, and then I saw one. I'm like, oh, this is fine. Then the second one came up behind me, and I'm like,
Oh, I thought you meant you're like literally stuck in a wall because that can happen in places. So. I don't know about on this level, but
surprisingly, doesn't happen as often as it did when we were testing.
oh, there you
go. My favorite thing was when I was playing this game. It came out. I was playing it with friends, and we were doing the radio level. And there's an elevator, and somebody had a bag underground, like the loot bag. And they're like, no, don't start the elevator. And they pick up the bag, and they're like, it's an elevator, it might bug out, and like the bag will fall through and we'll lose it. And I stared at the screen, it's like, you know, out of all the fucking bugs we've had in this game, that one actually never happened.
Yep.
She was saying
The only thing
elevator
that
just reminds me of, I don't know if you played Left 4 Dead 1, high ping.
Oh, a ton.
The fucking elevator, no, it used to be a bit like me and my mates would start crouching to try and fall through it because it was really fucking funny, like really, really funny. You just randomly hear like screaming, like.
Yeah, I play a lot of Left 4 Dead. Sadly, actually, I really like Left 4 Dead, but like I ended up playing it on like expert mode for a very long time.
Advanced is pretty alright.
Advanced is pretty good.
Yeah.
I think that's my favorite difficulty.
Yeah, no one really even talks about Left 4 Dead 1 anymore because, you know, it basically got absorbed into 2.
Nice.
There's like differences, I mean, but.
I remember when it came out and the No Mercy start strat where you just jump off the building and onto the air conditioner.
Oh yeah, that was great.
Yeah.
I mean, I don't think you can do that in 2, can you? I think that you could at some point, but
No.
they patched it.
They patched it in 1. They removed the air conditioner in one of the like first patches.
Oh really?
Yeah.
It was still there. Yeah, they that last patch that Left 4 Dead 2 got though, I have my issues with it because they removed like some funny shit. Like you can't play dialogue options like in the setup to levels anymore. So you just spamming the button and nothing comes out. You can't laugh. Like, Nick, why'd you shoot the pilot? Just having a little laugh about it. You can't laugh in verses as well, and this is funny because I had a genuine moment where this fucking Francis was genuinely tilting me because he just kept laughing, right? In verses, and it was really pissing me off. And at the end of the day, I was like, that's kind of funny though. But I guess they took that to heart, and you can't laugh in verses anymore.
I feel like trying to solve Left 4 Dead versus toxicity.
Oh, sorry. I don't know.
Keep hitting it.
Okay, so yeah, this is the map that I enjoy. So that's Apple Andy, and he's the mascot of the store of Appletown. And if you activate him, he starts talking apple facts and attacking zombies.
I just hit him because he looks stupid. What a logic.
So if you touch him, or if you bump into him, or if you hit him, he activates, and then you can just like slam him to turn him
Slam
off.
his head
Or
against
if
the
you
wall.
have, you can actually unlock his arms in the game as trinkets. So instead of the water ball, you just have a green apple arm doing various hand gestures.
Isn't there like 4 of them? I think there's 4 of them.
I'm pretty sure there's a middle finger one as well.
I know there's like the bullhorns one. I know that. And yeah, I
Yeah.
think middle finger's one too.
Okay, so we have to drop down the hole here, I think.
Oh no, but
Yes.
Or we could just go down the stairs.
Oh,
wait,
we have
we
stairs?
have to
Okay.
go.
It's
down the
blocked.
hole 'cause it's blocked.
Yeah, you have to go down the hole.
Yeah, so the big thing with this map was when we were initially making the game, it was supposed to be more like randomly generated levels, like more like tile-based roguelike stuff instead of like handmade. And the enemies were designed with that in mind, and then it turned out like, oh, actually we're not doing that. So we had a lot of close quarters enemies in extremely open areas. And then when we made this, we were like, oh, let's leverage that the zombies are really dangerous in close spaces. So that's what this level's about.
Yep.
Molotov, watch out!
That and the fact that like the bloaters are like really,
We could use a power
you have to
kit
really
here.
watch where they go
Yeah.
Yeah, those are pretty fucked up in this.
because they can set a bunch of shit off. Like I've literally been 100% health.
Bridger,
I didn't pay attention. Bloater fell over. Trap, dead.
there's a bloater over there.
I'd survive it.
Dude, can I like shoot this fucking bloater in the head? There we go. Oh shit. Nope, that's what happens.
Yeah. Also, yeah, they set up the fucking.
Ah, fuck.
Shut the fuck up, Andy.
Shut up, bitch.
Okay.
That apple mask in Payday 3 should have been this apple.
I was so upset that it wasn't.
That would've been-
I actually said, why don't we make it look like that one? And I don't know why I didn't.
That'd have been such great continuity.
What just a reference, you know? It's like no point in pretending that, you know, this game didn't exist.
I don't know.
Maybe.
You're okay.
You can kind of make that, I guess, with the bloody hands if you wanted, but
I mean, that's in Payday 3. That's the first. As soon as I saw the apple, I was like, okay, I'm gonna put a bloody hand on. So I'm like, I have to do a throwback.
Yeah, you should be. Yeah, if nobody has a power kit. You can disable these in advance with the power kit, and that's how you unlock the hands. Like, disable the power kit, and then sometimes there'll be a prompt to just take the
Watch
hand.
that trap.
I
Over there.
think you
Trap.
can, when you
Trap
break
there.
them, there's a chance the hand comes off as well, and you can use a
Oh,
magic
okay.
kit to
Yeah, I think so.
take it.
I don't know. I disable. It's a really low chance, even with the power kit. It's. Yeah.
It's like a cosmetic. It's like there's a G-Wiz thing.
Mm-hmm. I think you need another. I think you need a mechanics kit to take it off too, if I remember.
what's that deal with the like Lincoln's hand like coming off and then it's like a middle finger or some shit? Like, 'cause that's what we had when we did
Yeah, we got that.
Lincoln Memorial, yeah.
Right there.
Oh, I have very vague memories of that, but I don't think like that's anything we were involved in. That was just like level designers and some other people having fun.
Hey, trap. Watch your step.
That's the good part about post-launch content is that most of the time things aren't as stringent. You can kind of have a lot more fun with it.
I wonder if we do the subway. That's from season 2. If I can show off the super mega skip.
Yeah, it's not after this one. Maybe it is after.
Oh, we'll see.
That one's
Yeah.
weird because it unlocks. It unlocks at the same time as the meat factories. Weirdly.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Nice.
Growing up with that bloater.
Yeah.
Walker, stay quiet.
Dude, there is a lot of bloaters here. What the fuck?
I mean, yeah, it's That's the level. I'm trying to see if I can see the keys.
Who's got a power check?
Do you remember the thing with this level, like how it works?
I have vague memories. It's been probably 6 years since I played it.
No. So we basically have to find the key, and it could be behind any of these.
Stores, and when you open the store, the
Doors.
alarm turns on.
Yeah, you open the store, it does stuff, and you have to sprint for it. But first, oh, we already repaired it. Okay, so we just have to
I think there's a whiteboard that tells you where it is as well.
Yeah, it might be on inside the control room. Damn it!
Yeah, yeah.
So fucking dumb.
Boys in blue.
This level's
above
very
Lincoln
moody though. I like it.
We wanted
Yeah,
it
this-
to be insanely cautious. Remember, right?
Yeah. I'm not sure what you're referring to, Ratchet, about Boys in Blue and OTWD.
Yeah, I don't know. And I'm a boys in blue head. Practically marked at the entire fucking update.
Dude, where the fuck is the control room?
Boys in blue.
Follow the red line.
Ah, the
there we
wire.
Here. So which store do we gotta open?
Well, this store right here has a weapon box or mod box, and I think it's the bakery.
The bakery? Okay, so we have to rush to the bakery after you open it?
Well, open it. We're already here.
Oh.
The key is in here too.
Oh,
Okay.
perfect.
All right, it's off.
Cool.
All right.
So whoever has a lockpick.
Get out of here now.
I'm onto it.
Oh yeah.
Hell yeah.
Looking good.
Are we still looking for the weapon box then?
I don't know if this level has a weapon box. I don't remember.
I think this might be just a mod box level because it's like short.
Yes, there is a lore item right here though. If anyone else sees it.
Ooh.
That's odd.
I gotta get the door.
It's odd.
Nothing good here.
To me, this game is what No More Room in Hell 2 should have been like. Yeah, I haven't played No More Room in Hell 1 or 2, but I was keeping an eye on 2 because people kept saying like it was similar to this. Then it had a rough launch.
Just like this game.
I mean, that was early access though, wasn't it? Like,
Yeah.
Yeah, they're early access.
like super fucking bare bones. Which then led to a lot of people being like, "Oh, it's kind of shit." I don't know how it is now, but apparently people are just like literally like shooting themselves in the head in it a lot. They don't want to play like set of maps or some shit. Like how is that even? Like, that is absurd. Because there's obviously a mechanic where you can do that if you're infected. But they're just like, I'm just gonna shoot myself in the head in game, and then okay, thanks for wasting everyone's time.
So, again, it's another airlock, so you should know what's in this room.
Contact over
Apple.
there.
Oh, that's not.
Watch out.
It's human.
Bunch of apples.
Adam's
Wait,
apple.
wait,
Reloading.
let's see if I can take down a few of these guys.
Enemy spotted.
These guys are very weird.
Engaging
Yep,
hostile.
see that.
Oh god, look at it go. Oh shit. Beautiful.
There's a group over there. Enemy there.
Just be careful. I think it's on very hard. Yep, I just got fucking shredded.
Reloading.
Careful. You're making a lot of noise out there.
Not on me.
Walkers
Done.
are attracted to noise. Remember that.
It's fine. Go loud. You can just go as loud as you want now.
Yeah, while it's blinking, you don't add to the noise.
Yep.
Thanks. I owe you.
Yeah, this is your chance to just basically just go ham.
Be a big shot. Oh, the music just immediately stopped. Fucking hell.
Yep, they're all dead.
There you go.
You might want to drop some healing before we get swarmed.
Yeah, I am right now.
God damn it, the fuse is blue. This won't
Or-
work without finding new ones.
Splendid.
Can't believe the
I'm
fuse
gonna
is
grab
blue.
the friend.
Fuse is blue, boys in blue.
I'll find a use for this.
Another one. Good.
Party
I'm
powder
gonna-
will blow boys in blue out of the water.
Sounds like
I'm
something
I'm
wrong.
gonna drop a gut bucket next to the first aid. I'm sure it's sanitary.
Just one more charge for
Oh, hello there.
Okay.
Hello there.
Hey, wait.
I am in fact gonna gut bucket myself.
One more fuse. Alright, gates open. And back up.
Alright, one other thing about this game which we didn't really communicate properly because, like, yeah, I guess no tutorial. But I know that when it came out, people were under the impression that zombies just know where you are automatically, and they just home in on you. But what actually happens is everybody would run everywhere, and if you're running, you create like local sound. So zombies just go to the last place they heard, which if you're sprinting, they just keep following you. But if you break line of sight with them and you just walk away, they'll forget where you are once they reach the last spot.
Take this pin code. I'll find my supplies.
Alright, so now we have to go through all those locations that have the doors with the passcodes and grab loot from inside.
See what you can find.
Oh, okay. I didn't know about this part.
Yeah, I
thought with
forgot
the
about
Survivor.
this,
They just ran off.
Yep.
Yeah, they give us a passcode and they're like, alright, I'm fucking
They're
off
not
now.
going back to camp, and they're just like, no, I'm good.
In this room, there should be a lore item for to unlock Tanner.
Whoa! You had me at Tanner.
Like here.
Start shouting at it.
We're starting to come upstairs.
Oh, thanks a lot.
Okay,
I got one too.
got one
So
too,
we
we
have
got
to be
one
the third location and we're fire the flare. And then... Man, part of me still sits here thinking, I don't think the flare should add anything.
They wanted it to be an epic moment, and I think the issue was if there's no horde meter at all while you're waiting for the truck, it's kind of wet fart.
Yeah, it could also go in line with that whole belief that I had that the horde meter shouldn't be in infinite spawning, which a lot of people just did not understand.
Yeah, I think this patch tones it down in a better way because it's only like a really big problem when you have max out.
Yes.
But like at 1 and 2, it's kind of like, yeah, this is a problem, but it's not like game ending.
Come on, Caleb. Pull up.
Are we getting humans?
Yeah,
Again?
there's usually...
Oh, yeah.
This is the part where I was like, I was loving what you did, yeah.
Watch out! Sniper!
I believe it's 2 snipers. Yeah, one there. Maybe just one there, because I'm staring right here.
So then it's that.
Sniper!
I'm glad you told me about this. How to actually fucking use the ability on Gran. Like, I'm kind of embarrassed I didn't realize that, but...
We don't
It's not
explain a lot of things in
tutorialized.
this game. Yeah.
Yeah, no tutorials.
I thought it was like Payday rules, where it's just like, you know, oh, you've highlighted it, that's it.
Yeah, same.
No. No, it's because you have... So everybody... Not everybody, but like there's a few characters that have abilities you have to activate. So like Tanner, Reyna/Heather, and Ran have to activate it by holding it. And then Bridger, Maya, and Aiden have it automatic under certain conditions.
Yeah, they're just massive.
I know, with this patch, the first level got changed to an actual tutorial, but it only really...
I think I skipped it. It was like, I can already just figure it out.
But yeah, no, the start of the game is way better, like actual tutorial. The first mission is at the high water, like it should have been, and not the camp defense mission.
Yeah.
Well, that is kind of
Yeah.
like a tutorial, isn't it? It sounds like first level, like you learn stuff. Oh shit! Oh, Caleb's here. Cheers, like.
Trucks here. I'm stuck on the...
Like, you have to throw the stuff in
Throw
the
the
back.
stuff in. Yep.
And that will yeah, because we asked for the camp defense to be removed as the first level, and the reason people didn't want to remove it was because they were worried that there weren't enough levels in the game, and they were like, well, we barely have enough levels to satisfy people, and now you're asking to remove more levels. And after it came out and people were really not happy with it, then we batched tell people, okay, in the patch, like, we should just remove it. Like, it's not camp defense anymore.
Oh, I compensated. Oh, this one's. Oh. Put like a legendary for a minute there, but.
Looking unbeatable.
Oh, hell yeah, shotgun.
Ooh, an AK, holy shit.
By the way, so I'm gonna tell this story because basically there was a moment in time where Mio and I realized we just need to play through the game and then just iterate and it can. And we're playing, and one thing that was constantly on our minds was, is the loot being given to you properly? And so we have weights that says like whatever character you're playing, it weighs to give you things for the character. So it's a first pass on it, and we're playing, and every single time we finish a mission, Mia would go, "I swear to God, this better give me a fucking crossbow or a pistol." I think.
No, it was a
And
crossbow. I was looking for
It was a crossbow. Okay, so it was a crossbow. We played through the whole game, never got a crossbow.
Yeah, because I was saying like we need some safety nets in the game that if you're playing a character and you don't get your character's weapon for a while, it gives you like the weapon.
Pity timer. Yeah, we need a pity timer.
Yeah. And I was like, oh, we don't have time for a pity timer. Like, what are the chances of something like that happening? I'm like, I don't know. If you have 100,000 people playing, like some people are gonna deal with it. And I was like, no. So I sat down with Bio here, and we leveled from level 1 to level 30, and I had, I think, 1 crossbow drop for the entire damn time. And I was like, here's proof, and that's just from me playing. So then we got it after that.
And I think, yeah, a lot of things were just we don't have. That was like the default answer, which is fine. Like we really were short on, but yeah, we 1 to 30, no cheating, no anything, like pure
Keep
the
your
whole
eyes
way.
open
So
for
we got
anything
really good
unusual on
data.
the- We'll talk later.
Yeah, I
Always,
think
don't let
the
me
most
keep you.
wild thing
What do
was
you
that we were
need?
gonna launch the full game without key rebinding, and we were like,
Yes.
"How are we launching the game without key rebinding? What the hell?" And it's like, "Oh well, we don't have time. Like we just don't have time to do it." And we launched the beta without key rebinding, and
Yeah.
everybody hated it. And then one of our programmers found out that we didn't have key rebinding, and he fucking went. He just said like, "I ain't shipping no game without key rebinding," and then he sat down and just did it.
It was literally the lead program.
I'm
Yeah.
not
It was just
afraid
like
to
that's
try.
unacceptable, and then
Looks like
literally
you can
just
get the lore item.
sat at his desk and had it in the next day.
Like a lore item.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Normally, if nobody picks Tano is just here.
Oh,
Lore item
Yeah.
should be on the ground right here to unlock him.
really?
Yes.
That's it?
Yeah. Yeah. That's it.
Yeah,
Oh,
you should have
okay.
Tanner now.
Yes! How did you get Bridget?
long
That's a
ass
bunch
quest.
of lore items actually.
Oh, okay, well.
Yeah.
There's a Steam guide that like tells you exactly what to pick up, but it's quite a bit. Do you want to play Tanner? Should I switch off?
No, I'm Grant maxing.
Great,
Okay.
Max.
I have no other talent.
Yeah, when because I streamed this like a few weeks ago with some friends, and I was like, you know what, I'm gonna level up Bridger. Bridger's level 1, and I forgot how much I fucking hated her axe and how it can't kill any fucking zombie.
Yeah. I thought that it one tapped with a light attack.
Well, it does
does.
one tap, but the problem is it eats all of her stamina because I guess
Yeah.
that she didn't do cardio in the army.
Yeah. Yeah, that is younger me and less experienced me being like, well, there has to be a balance to this. But now I'm just like, who cares? It's co-op. Let them have fun. Let them eat cake. Who cares?
Connection
That's-
is lost.
Yeah, I'm waiting for players, so
Oh.
I'm still in your team. So.
Yeah, me too.
maybe it was a glitch. Oh, fucking.
could
Shit,
be.
what is this? Unfinished? Come on now. That'll be ridiculous.
You know, I got shocked when I saw that this game is fucking Steam Deck verified.
Yeah.
I haven't tried on my Steam Deck, but for some reason it's verified.
Nebula error.
Jesus.
There you go. Now it loaded. That just took forever. We just
Right.
lost.
Skybound Insider's error.
Yeah, there you go.
I am on the inside. I know all about all their stuff, you know. You do the pig mission or the one with the van?
I think the pig mission's more fun.
Okay.
Yeah.
It's technically the next one for Anderson.
Yes.
I actually don't even remember what tightening the noose is.
Subway.
Oh, that is the subway. Okay.
That's the subway.
But we should do the meat factory one. That's cooler.
Yeah, I like the meat factory. I'm going to not fuck around this time around though.
Benetti 9, let's go. Fucking put this shit in Payday 3, goddammit.
Catch it.
Okay.
Claw.
I'll switch to Reyna.
Yeah, this level can get very chunky.
Good to know.
Gadget cloth? Need gadget cloth. What's gadget cloth? Wire. Nope. Power kit.
Overkill crew. Wow. I really miss the Overkill logo. Like, fucking hell. Starbreeze logo sucks. Something about it just fills me with like dread. Like, even the old Starbreeze logo was like slightly better. Even though, I don't know, just looking at it reminds me of Bo Anderson. I just can't shake that feeling. Like, you put Bo in the middle of the sun, you know. Get a new name in a couple of years, probably.
Yeah.
Baxter Studios or some shit. Like, fucking...
God, bro. I do like the. I have a little. They printed a bunch of 3D Overkill bombs, like the logo, at the office, and I got one, so it's like on my shelf next to me.
Eagle Law's nuclear bombs.
I think Overkill is both a good name and also the logo was pretty cool.
Find your
I like
way
the
inside and take
like
the warden
Starbreeze.
out.
Big ass bomb. Yep. Ander and Sons.
And is done. By the way, I'm your dad.
So that thing you're picking up, that we basically have to carry that. That's kind of
Payday,
the
say
that's
no
one
more.
of the gimmicks.
Hey, Bridger.
Yeah.
Not bad.
Hey, you did the
Yeah.
thing.
It won't
Them
open.
doing this to actually help people.
But it's locked.
Find a way to break open the lock.
Oh, Payday. I mean, shredded base. Like, there you go.
The thermal drill.
Thermal blowtorch. Nice.
Oh my god, the blowtorch on way. This is just like the Payday 3 drill.
Yep.
Oh my god.
I mean, I like the weird little animation it's got. That's pretty cool looking.
I think it has the same thing too. Like we have to find refills for it.
Yeah, the fucking tanks.
Yep. Why are you using the ladder? Oh, fuck the ladder. Oh, I made me use the ladder.
Good fall damage.
There is a level, the one at the mall, when you first see the brigade. That level has the most deaths in the entire game.
Because of the ladder.
Yeah,
I
launch.
died on
Yep.
that ladder as well.
Yep.
Not just because of the ladder, it's the ladder and the scaffolding after the balcony, like when you finish. So if you look, I looked at the heat map, and people didn't really people died pretty evenly in the game. Like everything was kind of like even, but then you look at that ladder and the scaffolding, and it was just blood red, just
Blood red. Yep.
almost.
Whoa! Speaking of which, Jesus.
Keep it together.
Okay.
Yeah. So in case anyone's wondering, yes, we have heat maps, and yes, we can see where you die.
Awesome.
That's pretty fun.
You go with
This
fearing
also has
greed
a
on
new-
the containers at the end. I want to see that.
Do people die on that one? Because when I saw that, I was like, oh man, people are gonna die so many times.
Well,
on this shit.
what we do now is we wait till the mission is complete on a technicality, and then we all jump off. It's the
Oh,
funniest
okay.
fucking angle. You just see all the Payday gang just falling into the mist, like
And then
full rank.
success.
Literally, like, so funny.
Do you want to explain? Because I think the first possibility of it happening is right.
No, they can find out by themselves. There's a
Okay,
new
cool.
enemy type in this map.
Yep.
Oh.
Called it kills you on impact.
Walker!
Insta killer.
Bridger!
No, I'll explain what it is and how it works. So it's that.
Walker!
So there's a guy there
Oh,
that's
they
covered
covered
in
themselves
walker
in-
guts.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, and he has a suppressed weapon because one of the big complaints
Wiley, son
were,
of a bitch!
why are these enemies stupid? Why don't they use suppressors? Why do you attract walkers? And I was like, fine, I'll make an enemy that has a suppressor. And they're here, like this part it's fine, but there are parts where he can spawn where he's so deep in walkers and he's just shooting you from a distance and you have no clue where he is.
And he's super hard. Even if you could be looking right at the group, and people are like, "Oh, he's gonna stand out." No, he doesn't.
I didn't see anything.
Yeah.
I heard something. But...
Yep, which is why you have like Tanner's ability basically makes him stand out because people can't see it on your screen.
I
But
own
when
the
you
port
use
now.
Tanner's sonar, you see the
Congrats, Shemma,
heartbeats.
but thanks for the sub.
of
Appreciate it.
everybody who's
Living
not a
enemies,
zombie.
obviously.
Yeah. You'll see the heartbeats of your allies. Like you see everybody, and then later they're different color depending on who they are when you upgrade it.
I need a lockpick here.
Well, you didn't say please. So.
Oh, it's your loss too, so it's up to you.
Back in my day. Say please.
Nice.
My daughter.
Oh, one of the funniest conversations is when you're in like one of the supermarkets and Grant just starts yapping about, oh, when they had the free samples, it was good. Like, what the fuck is he talking about?
God, those are so awkward. Because everybody has those where it's just like, oh, if this character sees a thing they care about, they'll talk about it. And it's like, I have zombies everywhere. I'm fighting for my life. And Bridger's like, man, I miss the fast food from this joint. I'm like, Bridger's now the time.
Well, Back 4 Blood tried it and somehow did it worse. They were just like, your character would do the same thing of just like in the middle of nowhere, just be like, oh, I wish I had a good cup of Joe. It's like, okay. Like, it's just kind of awkward. They all want to be like Left 4 Dead, but that took like a lot of effort to make that work, I suppose. Like,
Yeah, Left 4 Dead system was really, really fucking advanced. And I think the closest that came to that is probably Fat Shark, but even like Fat Shark and Vermintide, they have nowhere near enough lines compared to
yeah,
like
you get
Left
a lot
4
of
Dead.
repetition.
Yeah, and Left 4 Dead, like there's still lines I hear when I play that, like, wow, I don't remember hearing this.
I mean, they added some new ones
Give it a second.
recently. Not like new one. That stuff.
Yeah, just
Right on, boys.
That's a nice takedown.
That was a I just fucking left clicked him like 10 times.
It's fine. I'm fine.
Got some food and water.
I'll take it.
Everything is fine.
Yeah, if I was in a zombie apocalypse, I'd just randomly be like, man, I miss a pint of Guinness. Or something, you know? Really go for a sleep right now.
The old days.
I miss crime bars. Man, I miss the old days. Oh.
Yeah, Vio and I were like really looking forward to Back 4 Blood, and we played it, and
Surprisingly
pretty much
not
felt
good,
the
is it?
same.
Like, even if you have like one good mission, the minute that you do the second one, you'll start to notice shit that you don't like, and it really puts you off. For me, it was the mutation shit, you know? Like, that really was rough. Like, you'd have
Yeah.
one mission that played like one way, and it was totally fun, and you'd randomly just get told all the mechanics, like, don't pick up gold, otherwise you will be fucked the entire mission.
Yeah, that one in particular, I would bitch nonstop about. So I'm like, wait, you don't want me to play the game then?
Tanner said that's
It's
the
still
way
like that though. Like, I mean, I don't
Yep.
mind the character building. To be honest, like, it's not that bad.
Yeah.
Although they did make it a lot nerfed over time. They nerfed a lot of the fun shit. But yeah, just the whole. There was nothing you could do to stop it, right? There was no like trade-off or anything. It's just like you are gonna have a bad time now.
yeah, there were a lot of like Turtle Rock is really good with the high level concept idea of things, but on the execution, there's a lot of issues. I remember I got super upset when I was playing with randos and I dropped into a match, and it's just like, oh well, we don't want you to cheese it, so you get, when you take up a slot, you get whatever the under character was and whatever deck they had and whatever weapon they had, and you just dropped in the middle of it and you didn't know like what you were equipped with.
This is why World War Z did it right. Is it co-op? Yeah. Fuck it. Let them have fun. Who cares?
Yeah, World War Z is pretty much shoot the shit and have fun.
And
That's
then
supposed to be for the-
Helldivers 2 was just pushed it even more. Which is, again, if you're a co-op game, just let the players.
We're gonna need some fuel here.
Helldivers 2 is so funny to me because everybody's like now that Helldivers 2 is ultra mega popular, everybody's like, oh, well, what can you learn from Helldivers 2? And I'm like, the same things as from 1, because it's basically the first game, just third person and a bit better.
Yeah. But it's new.
But Helldivers is good shit.
I haven't played it in a while.
I haven't played it in a while either, but I did enjoy it because I played Helldivers. Helldivers 1 was the first game that I bought on multiple platforms because I owned it on PS3, PC, and PS4.
Come on, jump down.
Jump.
Rolling for
There you go. There you go. Come on, guys, one at a time. Jump down. There you go.
They're all just tumbling down. Like,
Just to your death.
I mean, Back 4 Blood, I just wish it was more. Honestly, I felt like if it just like lowered its ambitions a bit, it actually would have paid off. Like, you don't need to do all this fucking like wacky shit. Like, just make a decent, you know, With the deadish kind of thing
Mortar incoming.
there, I suppose. But
Yeah.
also had a fucking
Also,
versus mode that I don't even think anybody played, but it was there.
Nobody wanted that. Yeah.
Do people play the Vermintide versus mode? Because I know they made a big deal about that being released, and I was very confused as to like, is the Left 4 Dead versus crowd really
Overkill still
like that
working,
start?
Brett MarioInATopHat.
Well, Anderson made this game single-handedly. Thank you, chat member, with the
I
9
mean,
months.
you
Appreciate
know
you.
my current viewpoints on PvP,
The warden
so
will be inside.
yeah.
Take him out before he hurts
TLDR, I
anyone
hate
else.
PvP. I think it stifles creativity.
Right there. See him?
Oh shit. Oh shit. Oh shit. I have a knife. I have a knife.
Knife him, knife him. Okay, I shot him in the deck. It's okay.
I think I hit his helmet or something then. No!
What the hell's he doing?
He's
Sick parkour.
trying to get a better vantage point.
We're talking about the army.
All right. Would you like to do this, Mio? Since you're the one who. No.
What?
Do the thing.
Oh! Oh, what? Well, after we kill the sniper, sure.
Yeah, after we kill the sniper, yeah. Of course.
Dude, I forgot this existed as a bug.
Yeah, literally, we played this level, and Mio goes, "Wait, I think I can do this instead."
Oh, you just skipped the entire thing.
Oh, I think it's blocked though.
No, it's
Oh
not.
no, it's not. No, it's not. I just have to get on the
Yeah,
animal.
I can see the vision.
It was that, and then jump up on the blue door, I think, maybe, or you just sprint from there and jump it. I know it's doable. I did it the other day. I think it's off the blue door.
Because the blue door has an invisible wall on it.
All right, roll up, roll up.
I definitely know it's doable.
No, the blue door has an invisible wall on it. There we go.
There you go. You got it.
I don't know what this does for us.
It's a bunch of loot.
Oh.
Yeah, but
you're not
like,
locked in,
no.
do you?
How do you get out?
See, that was the funny part. While we were playing, I go, "Well, now how do you get out?" And I thought I sounded all smart and shit, and then Mio goes, "Oh, like this."
Oh, all right. Yeah, I can notice.
Yeah, I see how you get out. Let me do this real quick. I'm gonna open it though because this is a bit tedious.
Yeah, that's fine.
My turn.
Like, oh,
Fuck
I don't think you can open it from there.
yeah, it's blocked from here.
See
And
if
I'm the only person with a wire cutter. I wonder if you fucked me.
I did not fuck you. I know you can get out.
Fuck it up.
So I think you jumped to the there somehow, and then you were able to get to the top of the.
It's just, yeah,
Well, you guys deal with the dudes over there while I
Alright,
yeah,
that's
sure.
fine.
get stuck in the fucking fucking
You're left for Overkill.
baby
to
jail.
Walking Dead.
I have another flashbang I can throw. So we're fine.
Over there! Enemy there!
God, reloading.
Dead.
Do you regret working on Payday 3? Nah. I work with some really great people that are still like my buddies and friends, and I learned a lot. I am not a person of regrets. I'm basically very much a you either learn from your mistakes and grow as a person, or like you sink.
Hey, Grant.
All right.
Either piss in the sink or sink in the piss.
Yeah.
You might have to crouch jump. I don't remember precisely.
It's fine. I'll get there eventually. So the fallback.
I know
is
you
if
will, because you're the one who figured it out originally.
You guys can just continue going because if you get far enough, I'll just get teleported to you
Oh, yeah,
anyway.
We're gonna go back and you just give me like a skeleton to the corner line.
Just a thumbs up underneath the door. Just
Died from so hungry.
There's a
Okay,
sniper out there.
I'm out. I'm opening it, and now you can loot it.
Can you get the sniper? He's up there.
Sniper there.
I can't see him.
Oh,
He's
decent
got the
fucking
light in front of
eyesight.
him. Just give him a minute. Give him a minute. Alright,
Sniper
there
there.
you go.
Sniper.
But yeah, it's unlocked for all the crafting materials if you want.
Yeah, if you come back here, do you have a sniper rifle or no?
I have a
Eyes
crossbow.
on the
Who do you want me a
prize.
crossbow?
Take out the
The guy that's marked.
Patterson is down a commander.
I can probably knife. I can probably knife him actually. Stops
Oh,
fucking moving.
he's like behind the gate. I could try. You have zombies coming
That was
behind
not
you.
the best throw, see.
Okay, that would have hit him.
He must be like so suspicious right now. He's like,
He's dead.
where is
You
he?
just hear
It must be pretty
pieces of
windy
metal
today. Like,
ricocheting.
Thank you, Peter, for letting me comment my reputation of being bad at first-person shooters.
Yep.
in that.
Why I owe it to you for stealing your knife. Knife kill on
shit.
stream way back.
Dude, what is the follow-up on this? That's too high. Okay, I think that's just collision. There's like a, oops. That was the wrong button. Oh, I set him on fire.
Oh, well, that worked.
That works.
I think he's not dead though, so I'm gonna throw another one.
I'm going up here.
Yeah, you should just go up there and smack him.
I want to shoot him in the face if he's still
These
fucking
levels,
there.
though, I mean, you can't take it for granted while you're playing it, but just the actual scale of them is fucking crazy. Like, you don't really feel like you get lost or anything, you know? Commendable.
No, I'm not saying where I am, but I'm not in 10 chambers. Best of luck to them. Nothing against the guys there.
We have a human somewhere.
Walker!
He's right here.
Grab
So one of the
takedown.
gut guys. Just a, yep. Just a gut guy with the vest and everything.
Okay, I got some blowtorch fuel.
Cool. Set it up.
Walker, over there!
I got fuel too.
The amount of people who are
somebody
like,
saw me.
the service for this game is still on, like, this is just on Steamworks, isn't it? Like, it's,
Yeah.
Yep,
Yep. It's just peer to peer.
yep, just works.
The best you got.
We have more humans coming.
that's like the most asked question so far. Like, oh, the server's
Because
still
of
on?
Payday 3, you know, like
Yeah.
all the online games are now online only.
Oh, that was one of the.
Yeah, it was one of the gut guys, which is why those zombies weren't attacking him.
Yeah, as soon as I saw the noisemaker, I'm like, oh, it's one of those. Because, yeah, they throw noisemakers too.
Oh, right, they do. Yeah, they throw noisemaker grenades at you, so the zombies walk towards you.
Yep.
What an asshole.
He's basically he's made to be an asshole.
He is an asshole, let's be honest. Alright, so when you go in the store, make sure you... No. We want Mario to go first. So crouch, and there's a guy right fucking there. Shove him.
Oh, yeah, shove him in the meat grinder.
A man like that must have an
I
office.
do. I have to put the controller down. I can't do this.
Nice.
Holy shit.
It's pretty fucking
So,
funny.
I think the description I told Tech Art was like, it needs to look like the mouth of hell, like straight up.
So what if you walk into it? Does that have an outcome?
I think it'll damage you. Alright, we have another gut guy here.
I mean, he's like, oh, gee, I sure hope nobody knocks me into this meat grinder.
Oh no.
I mean, I love those
I got
enemies.
knocked into the meat grinder.
I love enemies that are like, oh man, I'm standing next to this window. I sure hope nobody kicks me off it.
It's like Dishonored, like that one guy taking a piss. Like, ooh, a great place to take a piss on the top of this town.
Have you ever played Dark Messiah of My Magic?
No. But I think I've seen like a German video or some shit.
Yeah, that's a game where you just kick people everywhere, and there's this one scene where you're in a temple, like underground, and there's like a goblin at the edge, and an orc walks towards the goblin and kicks him off the ledge and starts laughing, but he doesn't see you, so you can just walk up to him and kick him as well.
So, the meat grinders have a double purpose, by the way. I'll explain it as soon as this guy stops running from me.
Yeah, because if you shove enough,
Yeah, go ahead.
if you shove enough people into it, it makes a gut bucket like Tanner's.
Actually, you have to shove zombies.
Oh, you have to shove zombies in it? Okay.
Yeah, specifically zombies. You can shove humans, they just die though. They don't set anything
Just
out.
keep looking and you'll find the
And then, yeah,
bastard.
there's a little
He's
thing
gotta
to the
be
side,
here
and
somewhere.
basically guts pour out. There's also a lore thing right here.
Oh.
Grant can survive the meat grinder,
But
probably.
the game has law.
Not bad.
Alright, now we have this puzzle.
Just what I needed.
Get in
Oh,
there
shit,
and
there's
kill
more
the
of 'em.
warden.
More humans?
Yeah.
Over there! Enemy over there!
We can't afford to be
I'm
sloppy.
going to just start this
Quiet
puzzle.
down before it's too late.
Enemy there.
Blue. If you see the blue pump, that's
Stay
what we
calm.
need.
I got this.
Forget where it is.
Oh, you're not playing Mario. Okay, so I'll play.
Oh, sorry. Yeah, anybody can play heavy right now. There's no benefit.
Reloading.
There! Over there!
Over there.
Be on, bitch.
Enemy there!
Yeah, shoot me. No one cares.
Also, man, I didn't realize until I played this again, but we really overdid it on the upgraded smoke grenade.
Yes.
What do
Like,
you
you
mean?
can't see shit.
The red thing and yeah.
The motion blur.
I wish you could.
Yeah, because it's really strong. I think it's like one of the strongest throwables because it just decimates the damage output of humans, but also it is so brightly upgraded.
So I'm doing the hydraulic puzzle.
Oops. Sorry, I said press F, so I just pressed F.
Nope. No, you're fine. So it says 11, so we need red. So we go to the red one. Turn off the blue one. Don't press it.
That's the green one.
So we have 16. So we have to turn the blue one off if anyone's up.
Oh,
It's like right above me.
okay.
You should see a blue pump. Just turn it off.
Okay.
Yes.
Did it? Hooray.
And then now it's going to do it one more time. So basically, this puzzle was originally supposed to be like a big grandiose in the raid. Now we need 26, and I think that's just everything. 7.
Hang on.
Yep, everything. So,
Okay. I got the green pump.
yep. So we need blue and yellow. Blue, and there's a yellow one somewhere.
I got
Oh, okay. It's a Resident Evil puzzle. I see.
Yeah, it is. All right, we're good. Now we go to the elevator. I wanted to shortcut it because I have very bad memory about that puzzle.
Hey.
All right.
Oh my god. Okay.
Right here.
Hope we don't fall through this elevator.
There was tons of iterations of that puzzle, which like, sometimes it would spit out and say like, oh, you need blue, but then people just weren't getting it, even though it was like plainly green.
Oh, so you're cutting off a big video.
It eventually just turned into just press red, press blue, press yellow, done.
Not bad. Anyone got a chem kit?
Got it.
Nope, not for me.
I'll find a use for it.
I don't think anyone has a kit. Wait, like 2 of us had a chem kit before.
Don't think that ever used one.
Bridget!
Got it.
Nice teamwork.
Nice. Damn.
Trailer shot.
Nice.
I'll take
That's
it.
what you needed to promote this game, like some gamer talk. Oh jeez, there's a guy right in front of us. What are you gonna do? All right, let's strategize. Take the left, I'll go around.
Oh,
We
I-
totally did that.
Oh yeah, high five.
I
So
I
good,
hated you
guys.
saying that. So we were asked to do that because Ubisoft was doing it at the time,
Oh right.
and I was like, "That's stupid. I want to do this." And then we were playing and recording footage, and it might have even been on the stream. Like one of the people playing was trying to coax us to start doing the gamer talk, and I was just having none of it.
It's kind of funny how many things I'll like mention is like, wouldn't that be funny? And then you're like, actually, that like almost happened. And I'm just like, Jesus.
Yeah,
Christ. Good old Starbreeze. Or Overkill.
it was a wild time.
times.
I'm gonna throw a
Oh,
flash here.
oh.
I just don't want to deal with it.
Yeah, that's fine.
This takes a second.
Careful. You're making a lot of noise out there.
Can't kill him.
Keep your head
Sorry, you
down.
have
Oh,
an
that's you.
accident one.
Big shot.
Yeah, it's me. Hi, buddy.
Thanks. I owe ya.
Oh, I wanted to push him all the way up the stairs. Okay, I got another candidate. Go that way.
Reloading.
Keep going.
This dude just watching us
I was
like
gonna push him in the grinder actually.
Oh shit, my bad.
he's
Oh, we need-
Reloading.
just the evil guy. Just
Yeah.
So he's like in a safe room
Hang
that's
on,
like bulletproof,
reloading.
so we have to find fuel and set fire to these corpses, so we smoke them out.
Hey, he's just looking at you like, oh, I hope something interesting happens soon. I hope nobody puts me in a meat grinder. Oh, it's Kento. Oh, I get it.
So I think they spawn from all over. There's gonna be another way.
Shit.
Walkers are attracted to noise.
Enemy over there.
Remember that.
I'm taking my suppressor off as well.
Ow. Fuck.
I'm reloading.
Over there.
There. Kill the brute.
Yep.
Dude, that smoke is crazy. Like, it's fucking tearing my eyes.
Like a psychedelic
Yeah.
thing.
Over there.
Yeah, that's why I was hesitant to use it that much.
I mean,
but
if
it's
it
very
works, it
good
works.
against humans. Okay, can you guys get speed? This guy gets smoked out already.
He is definitely going to get meleeed into this meat grinder. Like, it's practically right there. Like,
I think he literally stumbles out right in the correct place for it.
okay.
Splendid.
Oh, no, I've got high hopes.
We're waiting for him to get sick of it.
Over there.
Just impales it all. I think.
Every walker in the area is going to be on you.
I just revolvers fucking bang it. Like, god damn.
Yeah, the revolvers do a fuck ton of damage because
Yeah.
they can't have suppressors, so they're like fucking in their murder guns.
Take out the warden.
Oh, thanks, Anderson.
Just gotta get this
He's
guy.
coming out.
There you go.
There he is. Push him.
God, he's dead.
Oh my god, he went
Oh
in and
God.
out.
Head
Holy
first.
shit.
Yep.
Jeez.
Over there.
He's thinking, why did I put this right here? I mean, you can just slip on like a fucking banana peel or some shit, you know?
Reloading.
He's just gonna souped in. That's fucked up.
I'm reloading.
Oh, this guy's
Head
over there.
first. It's fucked up. We can just leave. Get the elevator.
Yeah.
So when we launched the beta, I think the beta launched without the screaming from the burning when you
Yep.
bought of them because there was an oversight, and I had to go to narrative team and be like we missed this. We need to put in the fire screaming. It sells the fantasy of the Molotov. We
They,
managed
thought,
to
they
get
looked at
full
us
on.
like we were like psychopaths too.
Hey. Hey. Grant.
I mean, the first. So the first time I played Payday 2 was when I applied for Summer Breeze. And I'm like, okay, I haven't played Payday 2, so I'm gonna like play it with my friends who have played it and are familiar with it. And I got the game with all the DLC and shit. And I used Dragon's Breath. And while I was playing, I was just setting everybody on fire. And my friends were like, "What's all that screaming in the background?" It was just cops screaming constantly
Yeah,
from
man.
being on fire.
Screaming is so
Yeah.
fucking funny in Payday 2. Like, in,
Oh, I got down.
in earlier versions of... Oh. You just bounced off that. That's fine. In earlier versions of Raid, World War II, there's a super fucking funny bug where all the screaming was just like... I don't even know how to describe it, but it was just endless and like really loud all around the map. And it would constantly like overlap itself. Onto like other screams. It was so fucking funny. So you think it was bad in Payday? Raid World War II scream.
Oh. I mean, I usually play fire weapons in these games, and screaming is part of it. I grew up on Siphon Filter. I like tasing people until they were charcoal.
Ooh, you can't actually board up this door. Interesting.
Oh yeah, I don't think anybody has. Has anybody even barricaded a door this entire stream?
No, I didn't know that was a mechanic.
I'm
Yeah,
picturing
if you look at the top part of a door, you can barricade it.
Yeah.
New video.
That
Top
cost-
10
that
things I
costs
wish
nothing.
I knew about Overkill's The Walking Dead.
Sniper. There.
Oh my god.
I'm reloading.
Oh, what the fuck did you move, dude?
Kill that sniper.
Sniper.
Watch out. Sniper.
Okay, I got one of them.
Watch out. Sniper. Got the sniper.
I got another one.
Oh
Someone's
shit.
still shooting.
RIP.
I got.
Oh, you're full dead.
Yeah.
You got the blowtorch, that's a good part.
I love a guy yelling "fuck you" and you're just like shotgunning him. That'll teach him.
It's the
Top
last
10
one.
interesting facts about Overkill's The Walking Dead. Factoid number 1, you can actually play it.
That's crazy.
Don't tell, who are we gonna tell? I don't gonna give a fuck. Like,
I'm genuinely not sure who would give a fuck.
Robert Kirkman. Be like, hey!
I mean, I don't know. If I had Robert Kirkman money, I wouldn't care if somebody was playing Overkill's The Walking Dead.
I wouldn't either.
when I played the video game.
Does he even remember this game exists?
Now he remembers Survival Instinct because in all the pro material for Overkill's The Walking Dead, he would shit talk Survival Instinct about being a bad Walking Dead game.
Who the fuck is this idiot?
Alright, now get to my truck and let's get
Kind of
you out of
surprising
here.
that we actually shit talk you. What the fuck? Wait, we gonna bring the blowtorch?
No, we don't
Don't
get
waste.
Blowtorch.
No, we don't waste. This is gonna be very. It's gonna give us more money, you know.
Yeah.
Payday's something we're gonna need later on.
I think it actually does. I distinctly remember adding settings for could carry, and it gives you camp resources.
So this is good
Like-
why view is here because I don't know half of the things.
Like literally, if you have an extra fuel and it gets taken away from you, it gives you camp resources.
I still have those videos because when the game got pulled out, we didn't know whether this patch would ever see the light of day,
I
and we
knew
were
you had it in you guys.
certain it wouldn't.
Real
So we
impressive.
sat down and recorded like 3 hours of footage talking about all the balance changes and additions and why they were added and everything. There was full playthroughs and never posted it. I still have it archived, but it was just like, yeah, like maybe in 10 years somebody would care, but now people can play it, so it doesn't matter.
We lost.
Yeah.
On my screen, we lost
I'm gonna
Crusader.
have to go. It was fun playing
Okay,
with you
bye.
all, but I'm gonna have to leave.
Reg,
Yeah, likewise.
Yeah.
Thanks for the
Yeah.
carry.
How many more levels are there actually to do?
One.
Bye bye.
One.
Yeah, bye.
I think it's just the subway.
Oh,
and
we'll do
that's
that.
it.
Yeah,
But we have to go back to the camp and turn in. Yeah.
Havoc says, "Can I hop on?" The answer is fuck no, man. Hold on, give me. Okay, how the fuck do I do this?
No, you just go to the camp and then you hit.
No, no, no.
accept.
I'm adding some.
Oh.
Oh. Off to camp. Quick stop at Bridger Camp. Anderson's going to tell us some really interesting shit that makes loading this very worth it. He just says thanks for doing the mission, and that's it. Like. That's the fucking riff, man. Like, damn.
Mm-hmm.
That's already up for you.
Oops, sorry.
Very good at riffs. Maybe too good. Payday 3 times. Down, down, down. I don't know where Havoc
Yeah,
is. In the call.
I think
Well,
so.
Alex in the call, but I don't hear him.
Aye.
I just-
apologies,
I know
I
it-
forgot to set up my mic.
There you go.
Hello.
Hello.
Havoc is the
Welcome
other
to
player
Overkill's The Walking Dead.
that plays this game.
Not nice.
Yeah, I've been grinding.
I do.
I know you're all
I
doing
actually
your
have to turn
best.
this in,
We'll
too.
talk later.
Oh, you're all
Tiny
doing
bit.
your best.
Later, honey. What's up,
I,
honey?
I actually had to turn this in
You're
too.
here.
We all benefited from this.
Hell yeah.
Tennessee.
All I've thought about for weeks is my plan
Shouts
to
to
kill
Tanner.
Patterson. And now I have the perfect partners.
Kind of weird just seeing a guy like Tanner like in this game. I don't know. It's we could have never ever known, you know, if it went for that league. So you would have. Do you really want to live in a world without Tanner? Like, no.
I mean, I'm happy he's here because like I was responsible for designing his abilities and like balancing them. So
I got an error.
Well, we're in the
Uh,
loading, so
yeah, we're rolling.
I'll try joining again.
So, but yeah, I'm glad people can play him. I will say one other thing that this game directly contributed to Payday 3 was that we all got sick of being stuck in like reloading and getting grabbed, and then switching back and needing to reload all the way from the beginning. So Payday 3 has segmented reloading because everybody got sick of not having it in this game. Like on our side and dev side.
So what you're saying is OTWD walked, so Payday 3 could run?
I'm not sure if Payday 3 ran.
It
but
ran into
definitely-
something. It ran into a fucking wall or something, but. Right.
This game did its best, so Payday 3 could try and do its best.
Could also
I think.
try and do its best. Fine. We can do this. I can do this.
Yeah, we'll be fine.
We can do this.
Everyone's got way better weapons than me. Oh shit, I got a car 4. Let's go!
Oh, hell yes.
Corvo car 4. That is not who
See?
made it, but. Well, it is.
I think around this time is when gun manufacturers started getting smart, and you just can't refer to the gun.
Mm. Still,
Yeah, all this.
Payday 2
all
weapons.
this.
Weapon names are fucking crazy. Other than Crosskill, Chunky, and stuff like that. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. I managed to put in
When it comes to manpower,
a reference,
the brigade has beat. Hands down.
like a Serbian reference to a manufacturer
know
here.
how to hit
Because
the
there's like a manufacturer that's meant to be Eastern European for assault rifles and SMGs. It's called Timok, and that's like a river near my hometown. So happy to squeeze that in.
who was in charge of like naming some of the weapons in Payday 3 though? Because some of the names, like the Deagle being called the Garstini, like cracks me up. Such a specific name for the Garstini. Like, I don't know why it makes me
The
laugh.
I think
MP5
it's-
being called the ATK9 instead of just
That was weird.
I think-
to me.
I think that's a mix of narrative, the weapon designer, and legal. Because everything that was changed from Payday 2 in terms of naming, even if it's the same gun, was because it was too close to the actual name. So they had to change it.
What mission is this?
Oh, you did an assassination. Did you tighten the noose or an assassinate?
I think this is time the news.
Okay, maybe I was completely wrong.
Yeah, this one was called Titan in the News.
Okay, so I was wrong. Maybe there's one after that.
Maybe. So I'll try and do everything before I end the stream, probably.
Yeah, I know distinctly there is a Subway-esque level that is pretty cool and very thematic.
I mean, we can look at the map and figure
Subway
out which one it is.
Surfers. That'd be a very out of left field name for a level, but I feel like we've done this one.
There's an extra. There's an extra
I think we've
20
done-
secret missions after this.
Yeah.
Well, thanks for playing.
We did do this one earlier, right, Theo?
Yes, but I think
Yeah.
it's a different slice of the same map.
Yeah, it
So
was,
the way the
that was
levels
an
are
assassination
made,
that we did before.
yeah, but the way the levels are made is there's like a big level that's made, and then we place it.
Yeah, some of the stuff is definitely different. Like,
Yeah, there's a lot of randomization here because they would build like there's like Georgetown, which is similar to like this is basically a chunk of hell or high water, but it rearranges what's accessible. It starts you at the different spots. You can kind of like recognize the general area, but it's still different.
brings in furniture. I'd definitely have added Grant to Payday 3. Facts and logic.
I am there.
Truth new.
I'll find a use for it.
His only voice line is, "I'll find a use for it."
Hold on.
I'll find a use for it.
Sniper.
Please die. Okay, that took him like an hour to die. Fuck it, I'm just gonna rush.
It's gonna be a bit of a weird comparison. Seeing this car 4 model now, I think this was one that was used in the that early Payday 3 prototype that got leaked. I could just recognize the handguard a little bit, like.
Maybe.
I would.
I know that at least for I don't know about enemies, but or about weapons, but I know for enemies that the placeholder models were Payday 2 models.
Yes.
Enemy over there.
Hang on. Reloading.
Enemy there.
I'm sure someone in chat could be like, I also noticed. Or they'll be like, shut up, I'm stupid, and then I'll, be upset.
They're on the other side of the fence.
Who are these like goons that we're fighting? What are they called? The who?
The brigade.
It's the brigade.
The brigade. Yeah.
Bitch assholes. Like,
The Goon Squad.
Yeah, literally.
They're basically like wannabe military.
Yeah, boot boys. That's what I'm saying. Like, throw around those stupid ass like sunglasses. Like,
Boys in boots. Could someone tell me why this game shut down because Skybound are complete shitters? Yeah, I'd agree with that. Because like, if this wasn't pulled by them, you could still buy it probably for cheap. It just wouldn't be actively promoted. It'd be kind of like on the level of Raid. It's just like, yeah, we still have it. You can still buy it.
brandish the good name of Walking Dead games. Exactly. There's so many good ones. Like, this was the only bad one.
That was literally their reasoning. Is
Yeah.
They were saying, "Oh, we're tarnishing the name."
They just fucking lied through the teeth about it.
It was very funny because this was around the time where they did the Walking Dead mobile game, and it was, I don't know if you remember that trend of mobile ads where it was like this sad gif of the guy with like a can of food and a hungry child. Yeah, just like, do you feed the child or do you eat it yourself? Walking Dead.
You Rick Grimes? Grimes Rick.
It was just like, oh man, yeah, like this is high yards.
That's apparently what they wanted. They didn't want this. Okay.
Yeah. Like I said, I'm fine with talking shit about Skybound. Fuck 'em.
Same.
Like, but Neo, you're in the industry. What ruins an opportunity? Like, I want opportunity with Skybound.
Yeah,
fuck 'em.
Blowout.
I mean, the way I constantly state it is, you took a 100-person team and you essentially
cut off
at least 1 year minimum. At the very minimum, 1 year.
I like the cutoff more. Then you essential. That's it.
No, I mean, like, they're not to blame for the financial troubles the Starbreeze had then. That's, like, fully on Starbreeze. It's more just, like, it's kind of like, oh, you know, we fucked up, we broke down our own car, and then they walked past and slashed our tires, and we're like, okay, unnecessary. Not a game changer at this point, but unnecessary.
I keep finding these sack lunches everywhere.
I was about to say, like, I can't see this guy. It's like, oh, because he has a reflector light aiming at me. Okay, I guess that makes sense. Oh god. I'm going up the stairs.
Yeah, there's a bunch of humans down here too.
Oh, we need a ladder?
It's probably behind us down the street. God.
Oh. Careful. You're making a lot of noise.
Okay, where is he? He's right there. I see him.
He's still not dead.
He's
making a lot of noise out there. Oh.
Shut up.
Do it yourself, Grandpa.
He just wakes up, becomes a hater. That's what he does. If I was there, I wouldn't have done that.
He's one of those people.
Live Anderson reaction. That's what I would have did.
I got scars older than you.
Stop shooting your gun.
Yeah, how some people feel about Shade is how I feel about Anderson. He's like, stop making that noise. I'm like, shut the fuck up, Anderson.
We're getting barraged by bullets, and he's like, you're making too much noise.
Yeah, like, it's not even
Have you considered being more quiet? Have you considered coming here and not being a bitch?
More noise, more walkers. You gotta be careful.
More noise, more walkers.
I went looking for a ladder, but I didn't find jack shit.
Fine. Just wasting my fucking suppressor right now.
Oh yeah, Mario, you can take off the suppressor with
oh, it's this level.
The Y key.
That's the target.
All right. You know.
Oh
Yeah,
my
you can
God.
do the suppressor with
It's
Y.
the only way to keep
This
this
fucking
area
level.
safe.
I remember this.
Oh god.
Yeah, you remember this? Alright, go find. I'm just gonna type them out.
I don't know what
Actually,
we're talking about, so.
No, we just need to find 3 codes.
Oh, we've done a similar thing on the Lincoln Memorial mission.
Yeah, it's the same thing.
Didn't hate it, but...
I'm reloading.
I'm not sure where the codes are.
I don't remember 100%.
I'll find them.
Are they like in the house or are they like somewhere in the level?
I assume they're somewhere around the level. Is that the
Wait,
sniper up there? Did I just see a red dot? Maybe.
But in chat, just acknowledging, you know, it's going to be a good part when people who worked on the game go, oh god.
Okay, I just guessed the code and it was correct.
Yay!
Perfect.
Oh, nice.
Alright. We're getting shot at by somebody. Where is this person?
Oh!
I'm just gonna...
Oh, there it
Enemy
is.
over there.
He's up there, isn't he? Yep.
There's a few guys up here as well.
I'm coming.
Alright, he's dead. Was it only 1 bag to pick up?
Hey,
Okay.
enemy there. Sweep the area.
Sweep the area, shut the fuck up.
Over there.
Sweep this!
Yeah, these guys are supposed to be like the tanky archetype, basically. It's why they have helmets on.
I'm climbing the ladder.
There. Enemy spotted.
Kill the target.
I'm gonna get this
We
one.
need a key here.
Door is locked. Oh, I know where the key is. Is there a shield guy or something? Here.
Not anymore. Oh, I thought I could just take him down. That's my whole plan. Well, I mean, that works too. How do you get
Just
killed by a
have to
stick
beat
like
him
that,
to
bro?
death.
My one weakness
Oh, by the way,
is stick.
you could just go out and climb the ladder.
Oh, we don't need the key?
Not right now.
I found the key. I found it anyway. Alright, there's probably gonna be guys right there.
Trap. Trap.
Crap. Crap.
I keep thinking he says Groot. You know, not Groot. I'm Groot.
It's done.
There we go. He's dead.
Get out of there before they call in any backup.
This is
Yeah,
just
this is
deja
where
vu.
this
yeah.
is where one of the computers was right there.
Oh, sequence breaking. The other mission we did before basically was this, just with a slightly different.
Walkers are attracted to noise.
Yep.
Remember that.
Oh, this car four is
Here.
not bad. Fuck it up.
Hang on.
Hello.
Reloading.
There he is.
There's zombies here.
Hang on.
Cold
Reloading.
shamblers.
Yep, there's another computer right here normally. I'm coming back. I'm done looking.
I mean, you don't need the computer.
Over there.
Okay, we got the code.
No, I'm trying to find weapon and mod boxes.
Ah,
It's fine, just sprinting around like
That blocker.
I think we did pretty good hiding those, honestly.
Hey. Blocker over there.
we got
Over there.
Molotov maybe clear up some of these.
Perhaps. Oh, this ladder animation got down.
Yeah.
Detail. Oh shit.
Walker there. Walker.
Alright. We just need to go back to where we were. That's all. We can just leave.
Appreciate the marching drums. They're going hard.
You're fine.
Yeah, it was far enough to not damage me.
I think that was the biggest thing in testing and people didn't understand. It's like sometimes just run. It's fine.
Yeah.
I mean, there's definitely a game where it's just like you don't have to fight everything.
Well, I mean, even if you do like fight a lot, it's like not too challenging either. Just just hit him with the fucking bat or whatever, like you'll be alright.
Yeah.
This game is very much snowball difficulty, where you have everything under control, and then you do like one or two fuck ups and it just cascades, which I like because that's how the TV show goes. Like they're usually in control and used to the zombies, and then somebody fucks something up and just goes to shit.
Mm-hmm.
Dicky-doo-dah, Grams.
I do hate that we didn't get the full realization of the camp stuff, though.
I'm proud of you.
It is a little bit underwhelming, isn't it? It's just basically a big box for like people standing around doing fuck all. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
pretty is.
So now you just have to go turn it in, and I think there might be one more.
Probably. Well, I hope so, but we'll see. Great. The range level 3. Come on. I can't. I don't know what the fuck I'm lacking, but I don't have it. So it looks like a.
You need a blueprint.
Oh, right.
You gotta do 5 bounties and then you unlock some.
Oh hell no! I can't do that right now.
Yeah. There's also a weekly, which I guess the rotation on that is dead, so it's just like always join or die. But the weekly is basically you play on Overkill and the horde meter passively increases no matter how much noise you're making. So you have to do that, but you get a fuck ton of drops.
Well, why is the mouse pointer a circle? That's a great question. I don't really know why it is, but
I think the answer is Destiny.
What the fuck do you mean? That was a circle in Destiny.
I think in Destiny 1, maybe.
Oh god.
I thought 2 had a circle originally. I could be wrong.
I mean, I guess I never really considered that Destiny was an influence on this, but it's kind of obvious. Whole power level shit, you know.
Destiny was an influence on this. There were some things from Far Cry that they wanted specifically too. When I joined the company, my first task was, okay, Mio, we have weapon jamming in our game, and everybody hates it, and we want to make it so that people don't hate it. And it's like, okay, can we remove weapon jamming? No.
Yep. 60 feet under is the last one, by the way.
Bye now.
Yep.
Yes.
Yep. This is the one.
I'm finally gonna get legendary weapon. I'm there. I don't like a carbine.
And basically, when I looked at the weapon jamming, it was like 8 or 9 seconds long. Like your weapon jams, and your character's like, "Oh, what's going on? Oh, I think my weapon might be jammed. Huh? That's so strange." And then they start unjamming it. But we fixed it, so it's like now if it jams, you just like slam it once. It's like a split-second thing.
He just sits down, starts researching. Was that a bug?
It was really bad. Like, the initial animation was like very well animated, but also very unnecessary. But like the weapon jamming was there, I believe, because of Far Cry 2, because Far Cry 2 had weapon jamming, and game designers adore Far Cry 2. Everybody loves talking about Far Cry 2, they just don't like playing it.
Honestly, facts.
Am I level 23 yet?
But you don't. I think most people won't ever even see weapon jamming because it only happens if you don't repair your weapons. Like if they're like if they're on like 1 or 2 health, then they have a chance to jam. But otherwise, like if you keep them topped off, it's not. It never happens.
Like right now, me is heavily criticized.
You cut off again.
Just that weapon jamming, I wasted a lot. Like it just shouldn't have existed.
Also, Bio Broccoli is asking, did they ever tell you to make exotic, unique effects for higher tier loot? You would know.
Never crossed our mind because legendary rarity, we're like, we already knew we wanted to do it post-launch, so we kind of already had the logic there. So it was a matter of just saying, okay, it's a new rarity, distributing it, just changing some numbers. But for like unique passive stuff, that's like, okay, more coding, more that,
There's
and
only
yeah,
one
they would
man
never
standing
time for.
between us and Patterson.
For who had a heart for Destiny, I wouldn't subscribe that to Bo, because I don't know if that was him. I just know that that was a very early reference, but I don't know where it came from.
He's dead wrong.
It was me.
There's always a way to smoke the vermin out.
So you're to blame for
Make no
this.
mistake,
It's your fault. All
he
right.
knows we're coming for him. And like any other animal,
All right,
he's
the
a
military
dangerous one.
guy, we're gonna kill him. That's the gist of it. All right, on to it.
A lot of these missions are go kill this jerk, which I'm fine with.
It's basically Anderson saying this person's a bully. He bullies me. Wah wah. Go kill him.
He's an asshole. Kill him.
In that voice, yeah.
He should have basically got every terrain. They killed head.
That's the twist. It's just Anderson wearing a mask.
Not bad.
So I
today.
yeah. So I think it's still here, but I'm just gonna try to see if it actually is here.
Raina. Hey,
What was it again?
Yeah, I remember this. Wasn't like climbing up the
Nope.
the rail. There's a way to climb up the.
Yeah, I think there was.
I think you jump down the stairs, but you aim towards the rail. Like, but not the barbed wire rail. I don't think it's like.
Damn! There's a train blocking all
Maybe they did fix it. I don't know. Oh no, it was like this. Okay, there's one.
Jumping on
I
top
don't
of the
know.
train.
Yeah,
It's been a while.
it's been a while. The gist of it is you can skip this entire level by jumping off the stairs onto the subway train somehow. I think it's from like way up there, but I can't remember how to redo it. We should probably just play it normally.
Let me cook.
It's like a Grant can do a double jump.
Oh, I've just fucking taken significant damage. Grant has broken his ankle 1 second into the mission.
I don't know. I'm really hurt. Help.
I'm hurt real bad.
Yeah, because I see the barbed wire here. Maybe that was added before the patch launched.
It might have been because I
Yeah.
can't jump up it. So maybe
might
they
be,
added
yeah.
that specifically.
Might be why.
Yeah. Okay, so it didn't ship with that. Yeah, so there was like you could basically climb up the railing all the way around, jump on this, and just skip the level. But I guess they caught it. They actually did fix it when I reported it. How much was Alamir involved in the development of TWD? I mean, Alamir was what was his title at that point? Like head of brand
Yeah,
and
like,
marketing.
it was like brand director or brand marketing director or something.
I mean, he was like doing his job. I don't remember anything like about Almir not doing his job on this. Like I said, the big issue was that the marketing department was on a separate floor from the development team, and that led to a lot of miscommunication. And that's not anybody's fault other than people deciding to put us on separate floors.
We don't know
How
what
many
so-
times
Like
did you-
I think it's also like something that people might not realize. So when I was sitting at a desk and another designer was like opposite of me, so that I would have to like stand up and walk to him to talk, that already affects communication like more than if they were just like right next to you. So having teams on different floors just contributes to that. So you know, Amir was just doing all the weird things, and we were doing our own.
Traveling all around the world, I suppose, doing some dumb shit like he usually does.
Were we ever sort of do raid dungeon style stuff? Yeah, we wanted to do Capital Hill is one of the things.
Mm-hmm.
That's one of the raids.
Yep. Oh, okay. I remember the section. All right. Yeah, just pick up this. Pick that up.
There's a part.
I'm already carrying
We
something.
need that part.
Yep.
Yeah,
we'll
most
need that
apparently.
eventually.
We all got a part.
There's a part.
Yep.
There's a part.
Grab that part.
Dude, my flashlight is fucking garbage. What the fuck?
Yeah, on this level, it's like surprisingly shit. I don't know why. It's happened.
I think
Run out of battery.
because you have like the little chest flashlight by default, like the little Silent Hill one, and that one's garbage because you can have flashlights as a mod, but it doesn't really work out because if you're melee, you don't have good flashlight ever.
Try checking the pipes. If there's a problem with pressure, that's the first place you should look.
It's basically find pipe with steam coming out. That's it.
I thought this game wasn't on Steam anymore.
Shut up.
Shit would have gone hard on Epic Games. Just absolute nonsense. Like that's what was missing, you know. Could have had Grant in Fortnite. I love the gritty. Right foot.
And a legendary shotgun.
Double pumped by Grant. That's the dream. Oh well.
I think there's up this stairs over here, if I remember.
That one.
Yep. Is this one supposed to be on? Okay. I just see steam and I'm like, the fuck?
Take it.
Damn.
Oh, that's a lot of zombos. Yeah, this is why I like Resident Evil. They just call them zombies. That's it.
Just fuck it. Who cares?
I guess in later games they're like, oh, they're BOWs, but like at least in the first games they're like, nah, just zombies.
Shit. I forgot they had traps.
Yeah, bioorganic weapons.
Oh, I thought you said
That's
something
like
else.
that's like from 3 onwards. I think they start calling them BOWs, but not like
Yeah.
exclusively. It's just like, oh, all the shit Umbrella makes are BOWs.
I forgot they had traps in this level like this. I don't know how to turn it off though. I don't remember. Okay, there. Someone else did.
Yeah. Did somebody fall in a trap?
I did.
Good. I was hoping Mario would fall in the trap, but oh well.
Come on, I'm
I just forgot they existed. Honestly.
No, I remember that was the gimmick of this level. It's just like, oh yeah, the floor can open and you fall into sewers. Fuck you.
Oh no no
just been in the
that
sewers the
that
entire
didn't
time,
happen. It was just a grate that fell down and trapped me.
Oh that. Oh those traps. Right.
Yeah.
That's the
I
other
know,
type
what
of
you're
trap.
talking about is from last stop.
I think it was also in this one though, wasn't it?
It could be. I don't remember.
I feel like
There
you
we
fall
go.
through the floor of this.
The pipes.
Great.
Yep.
Gonna use that.
Never understood media's version to calling them zombies. I know at least that in The Walking Dead, canonically, zombie movies and zombie media does not exist in that universe, so nobody would know to call them zombies.
Ah, Jesus Christ.
Saying John Carpenter was there. Had a great
I think my favorite name for zombies is still from Killing Floor, calling them Zeds.
I mean, they are technically like specimens in that game. They're not just, you know, like protection.
Mm.
Got it.
I don't know about the third game.
Son of a bitch.
Frankly, I don't want to know.
Just what I needed.
I had some fun with 2. I tried getting 1 to work, and it was just not having it, and then I tried 2, and it worked, and then it started disconnecting me from servers, so I just gave up. Does anybody have a chem kit?
Chem kit here.
Nope.
Okay, well, nobody gets any of this then.
There should be a bunch of loot rooms. I remember there's 2 or 3 of them.
Now you just
I opened one of them
pissed
with
me
the
off.
wire cutter.
Oh, okay. Yeah, I saw that
We
one
could use
actually.
the wire cutter here. Walker.
Gonna use
Can't
that.
Grant just tear up this game with his
Over
bare
there.
hands?
I'm
Is he not
reloading.
that strong?
You just punch the zombies, yeah.
When you activate Grant's ability, it's just the Berserk power from Doom.
Blocker, over there. Watch that blocker.
I did play Killing
Grant
Floor
beat me
1.
in Yakuza.
Yeah, I did play Killing Floor like years ago, but it's just like there's a lot of like weird compatibility issues that I ran into it.
Find a use for it.
Tried playing it multiplayer and gave up. And then 2 would work for a while until I tried playing across the pond and then it refused to work.
It just randomly reminds me of a stream I did. I was playing like custom Killing Floor 2 map, and one of these maps like had a death pit literally 2 steps in front of where you spawn, and it was like a subway like this kind of, but it was like a moving train. Just a classic moment. Just imagine fucking making a map, and okay, you spawn and then you walk 2 steps forward and you fall and you die.
There's
Absolutely
a
fucking lost my marbles.
there's a map in Vermintide 2 where you're going through mines and like you start off at a cliff and you walk into the mines and there's a super long ladder and when I loaded in and played with like some randos, the first thing that happened was 2 people missed the ladder and fell down and died.
What are we doing?
Tell you, man. Oh, we're supposed to like
It's supposed to
explore
go
the
up.
subway.
I think we go up right here.
Yeah. We need yellow pink to do this. Okay, this blocked.
Opening the gate.
Okay, let me crank.
Shannon misses they bought Killing Floor 3 pre-order. Hey, that's your life, man. Like, another day, my opinion is just my opinion, but hopefully you get a good game out of it, you know?
You have
Hey,
to use the cracker here.
You've locked me out!
Mia plays Vermintide, my respect. Yeah, I have the characters in 2 maxed out, and I have the characters maxed out in 3. The only reason I don't play like high difficulty Vermintide is because it turns on friendly fire, and I don't want friendly fire in that game.
Could have added like
And
Payday
you
3
enjoy-
advertisements in.
This'll be complicated. Lots of brigade soldiers.
And I'm glad you like Walking Dead Helgas. A few people actually reached out to me to tell me they enjoyed the game, so I'm happy to hear that.
Human.
Human?
Human.
Oh shit.
I have a bunch of knives, so I can just throw knives.
The Walking Dead.
Gonna use that.
Hey, Aiden.
Just what I needed.
Hey, Aiden.
Gonna use that.
Just
Aiden.
making knives.
Over there.
I'm gonna use that.
I can't remember how many hours I had in this game on my Starbreeze account when I used it, but like it was quite a lot.
Yeah, I think I was reaching like 700 and something.
And that's like without counting working an engine.
Right there.
Yeah.
See him?
Enemy spotted.
Oh shit, somehow that was like the loudest
Enemy
death.
out
Just went,
Hey,
We going what?
No, I'm
no,
just
no,
throwing
we're
knives.
just. Oh, well, that. Okay, we'll take it.
Well,
Yeah,
now we are, because this guy wants to go down the ladder, so he can die.
enemy over there.
I'm throwing that. I'm gonna go do Aiden things.
Enemy there. We could use a lockpick here.
Doesn't know what I'm trying to ping, but okay.
You know, I think I agree. I think if we had like we're still updating this, I would have removed the helmets. Fuck the helmets. I don't know what I was thinking.
I mean, we wanted them to be tanky, but they wanted one-shot kills. That's what happened.
Are there any weapons in this game that like go through helmets?
No,
No.
that initial request was for the pickaxe, actually. But no. Because we wanted the pickaxe to be able to be like, oh, if I hit someone with the helmet, it just kills them. Like, it's gonna kill you. But, yeah, we weren't able to get that.
Walker, there!
Yeah. Did I try Darktide? Yeah, I have all the classes at max level. Not at max item score, but at least at max level.
Over there.
I like Darktide, but
Enemy over there.
there was a lot of stuff about the grind that I didn't enjoy.
Hang on.
Somebody just put a
We lost
C4 in there and fucking kill him.
He's dead.
That was it. Oh, that's good.
Oh what? Oh, he died to the C4.
Yeah.
Just died to the C4!
Good. Fuck
That's
'em.
good. Does anyone have another C4 right here? Maybe?
Well, let me use my scanner.
Yeah.
I think that's not a C4.
The box. Alright, it didn't catch it, so it means it's just not in this area. It's probably for.
Yeah. Yeah, I would say that at least with Dark Tide, I feel like Fat Shark has a bit more luxury because of their setup, where they self-publish the game. And they also didn't have a lot of the technical issues that we had, so...
They're not publicly traded as well, are they?
No, I know that I think Tencent owns a major stake in the company, but not a majority stake. But they're not publicly traded, and that changes like a lot of your equations.
Tencent's got their fingers in quite a lot of pies, it sounds like.
Yes. And then once one of them takes off, they buy it out, or they try to.
Uh-huh.
Generally.
What do we do now?
whatever you
I think
can
that's
to
just
get
the
out of
loot
there.
room, by the way. We don't have to go that way.
Well,
we don't.
we'll go in it because it looks cool.
We just have to find the other C4.
But yeah,
I have
Tencent's still investing. NetEase has also invested in a lot of companies, but NetEase kind of got cold feet over something and just pulled out of a lot of the investments, so that caused a lot of issues with some Western companies. But Tencent seems to just be like investing then hands off for a while.
So you want to go up right here?
Wait, how do I go from this side? Here, there we go. Found it.
Oh, yeah.
Gonna use that.
It needs power.
It's power.
It's a pretty dense level.
Basically, that's what we're gonna play. So that's
Yeah,
what
I'm
will
just-
ever be made. So
I just like that it's small, like the physical distance is pretty small, but there's a lot to do.
Yeah,
Just,
I mean it's like the grocery store. Like it makes really good use of the space it has.
I really
grocery
did like
stores
kind
also.
of expect Payday 3 to somewhat resemble this art style, like in my head. So like when
No,
I
it
did
was
first see
different.
it, yeah.
It was different art directors, and Payday 3 switched art directors at one point, so
All over
it was
the
a
place.
different process. Yeah.
Fucking civilian models just in the guards just really crack me up. Like they're so round.
Yeah. Oh. I'm sadly not in the loop in that part of the game, so I don't know much, but like,
I think the gist is they
I
just
just
got
know-
outsourced or something.
I mean, this game got outsourced a lot
Yeah,
because
the
there
trailers
was
like that.
the trailers, but no, a lot of the assets here.
A lot of
are
art and stuff.
outsourced.
Yeah.
Yeah, like there's very few games that don't have outsourcing. I know some people go like, oh, they didn't make them themselves, they just outsourced it. But if you're making like a game on the scale of $30+, not having outsourced is extremely rare. Like it's just you can't keep up.
I
with
guess
the
it's more
output.
like whoever did the outsourcing maybe just didn't understand the assignment as much as they could because again those just some of those well I think all the guards they're just such a weird thing when you just sort of stop and just look at them. I don't know, they're just so happy.
No, I agree. I agree. I think we have because I know the outsource manager for this game, and he was pretty good. So I think it was just like better communication overall.
Crew went down.
So this one's more cohesive, and this also didn't change art directors, and that also helps a lot.
We can't afford to be sloppy.
Ooh, it pipped up even under the thing. Okay.
I'm on my way. Let's move, Rosie.
Who's Rosie? Oh, the car.
It's his car. Yeah.
Yeah, those are the
Classic.
cards.
Back it up.
Well, if you want to AFK, you can just stand up here.
Or no, you should probably cover me over here. I don't get eaten.
Sorry, I swear to God, one sound effect that plays with that flashbang is from Payday 2. I swear to God, it's like the explosion sound you take damage, like. Because, like, you know when you played so much of a game, you're like, I know what that sound is. Let me check it back me up on this one. But, like, Purple, you're still here. Like, tell me. Oh, you probably didn't pay attention. I would know that sound anywhere.
All right, now get to my truck and let's get you out of here.
Alright, thank you. Let's go.
Thanks, here. Let's go. Yeah.
That's it. It's the end of the game forever and forever.
Yeah, I think there were.
There you go.
I can't remember how many more maps were owed with the season. I think one or two more maps were supposed to be released, but like, yeah, got completely cut.
There weren't like refunds or anything, were they? Were they? I don't even know what the
No.
editions were, so got fucked.
No, I got pretty fucked. Like, this is why I'm kind of glad this leaked.
Yeah, because
Like,
it's
yeah,
like
here's
at least
it.
people can play it for fuck's sake. Like,
Yeah.
So this cutscene that's playing, these were concept arts.
after taking down the commanders around DC, the survivors made their way to Capitol. Ah, there you go. See? You said it.
Yep. These are all concept arts.
Anderson died off screen, so he can't narrate it.
And then Anderson got sniped.
We believe it.
Yep, I remember all of these rooms and the encounters that we're playing.
Yeah, we were gonna have a flamethrower enemy as well.
Yeah,
Oh, there you go.
I remember that. We wanted the flamethrower enemy.
Yeah.
You just dodged the fire. Blame it from Raid World War II. So this was like a placeholder, right? Like, oh, this was because you couldn't actually. You weren't sure if you'd be able to do the raid or some shit.
No, we knew by this point we wouldn't be able to.
Oh.
So we were just like, well, we have this art. Let's just fucking end it here.
I mean, if this released like actually though, it would have been like again like an obvious moment of okay, what happened to development here? But you know, I mean, it's kind of sad in a way to be honest because I've been having a good time with it. But
yeah, I want to also just make it clear that well, this was pulled like. Basically, before this was pulled, the thing that we were told was, oh, we're gonna finish season 2, but we're not gonna do the whole like cannibal expansion or whatever. We're gonna sunset the game after that. So like, at that point, we were like, okay, we know that we're doing what we owe people for the season that we sold them, and then we like wrap it up there. So like, you would play the Capitol Hill and everything, but then when it got pulled by like Skybound, that was basically like, yeah, that's it. We can't finish these things now.
sure, Anderson will give us a great conversation to give us closure. You're like, thanks for doing the mission. Have a good day.
Here's a legendary. Have fun.
Yeah,
like
I think.
Random or
Yeah,
is it
we
just
do.
Guaranteed.
No, I think. I mean, it's random, but I think it's a guarantee.
If this is a quarterstaff, I'm gonna be so excited. A legendary quarterstaff. I like the quarterstaff.
I think you have to be max level too. By the way.
Oh fuck it. Yeah, the leveling is a lot.
I don't remember honestly.
Thank you so much. What the he's gonna say? He's gonna be like, "Thank you so much for playing my game." See you in Payday 4.
Not giving up on my daughter. I know she's out there. I know it.
Anderson's daughter. Well, you're gonna have to give
We'll
up your
talk
daughter.
later.
We ain't gonna be able to find your daughter, mate.
What
I'm
do
sorry.
you mean? See you later.
What were the missions? Moment of truth. Let's see what I got. But I'll be wrapping up the stream now. So. For that, I gotta see what I got. That was fun. It was nice to just have a bit of a. I don't know if it was like a bit of a flashback for you in a good way or a bad way, or a bit of both.
No, thank you for having us. I enjoy whenever people play stuff I work on, regardless like how development actually went. Like when people go like, "Oh, aren't you upset that people are just pirating your games or like playing leaks?" Like I don't care if you're having fun with the game. Like I already got paid my salary.
I feel like
money.
it's almost like the same thing with Payday 2, how you can't get certain things now. At the end of the day, I think most people would. I don't know, get all highlighty about it. Where the fuck's my legendary?
It could be a primary.
Oh,
it could
it's
be
a
a
Corvo.
secondary,
I mean, that's good, but like, damn, I am not getting that shit. Like level 30. Like, I haven't even got. Well, I got level 23. So.
I got Corvo Magnum. Fuck off.
Jeez, you get a lot of fucking skill points though for all that shit. 16.
Yeah.
Very beautiful, very powerful. Well, thanks for playing. We're never gonna unlock Bridger though, but that was fun. Like, I just think it's a very chill paced game. Like, what else can you say?
Yeah, I
It's having
kind
a good
of.
time, yeah.
Yeah, I kind of wish we had like similar stuff to this in the sense of like pacing, because I feel like everything is super hyper speed and hyper aggro, but that's the market right now.
Yeah, I mean, people are saying it reminds me of the. Oh fuck! No rest for the wicked. No, the mind control. No more room in hell. But I wouldn't know. I've never played it, but yeah, it definitely clearly would have had, especially now when people are waiting on a sequel for that. Oh well, here's what it is.
Release it.
But
Get on Skybound.
Thank you, Skybound, for nothing, I guess. Right then,
Yeah,
I'll end the call. But I appreciate you two for playing.
Yep,
that was a good
thanks for
time.
having us.
Thanks for the carry.
Thank you.
Take care.
Bye.
See you around.
Jeez.
And they have it well. That was interesting. That was a cool little. I don't know. I don't really want to announce it as like a huge fucking thing that I was going to do. It's just like, I'm just going to stream the game, and then people are going to be like, oh my god, it's developers, whatever the fuck. But I think that was a fun, chill time. I mean, the game is available on archive. If you are interested in checking it out, because fuck it, you might as fucking well, chat. It's not going to be sold ever again, so GG's, but I got to go for a wee and make dinner and all that shit, so I'm going to end the stream here. But before I do, make sure to check out the following links. The VOD channel. If you want to watch any stream you might have missed, the Discord if you want to hang out. And we've got a Ko-fi link if you want to donate. That's up to you, though, and we'll see who's streaming and give a raid. Shadowrock streaming. Sounds good to me, but thanks for playing, GG's. I'll see you tomorrow. Have a good day. Bye.